live. What's up? Nice to see you guys once again. Lots of people drift in here. They're going to be drifting in. Shoot out a little notification to the Discord. And we will get moving. I might make a stream announcements channel. Might be smart. Put this over here so I can see a little bit better. Okay, cool. Live with new megas in Pokemon Champions. 2 announcements in 1 day. A little rare for Mr. Voltage, but we do what we do. Alright. There we go. Okay, so with that being said, what are we going to do today? What is this? So, the new season of Pokemon Champions dropped. Did they even update the news yet? Yesterday, they hadn't updated the news, weirdly. So, they did add everything, finally. It was like the season had started, but the new stuff was not up. So, as you can see, we got new Pokemon to summon for. We got new Megas. Now, I've got some mixed feelings on it. I'm going to talk about it here on stream, and we'll go from there. So, let's take a look at the set like we did last time. These are the new Pokemon that have been added, that are on the roster. This is it. This is the list. You might notice it's a little small compared to what we started with. I don't know how big regulations tend to grow in normal competitive. I'm not like that deep into it, and I hadn't been before. So, with that being said, you know, I'm not going to say that this is abnormal, but I'm going to say I think people were expecting a little bit more. So here's what we got. Vileplume, Quillfish, Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert, Mawile, Metagross, Staraptor, Musharna, Scolipede, Scrafty, Electros, Pyroar, Malamar, Barbaracle, Dragalge, Grimmsnarl, Phalanx, Overquill, Houndstone, Annihilate, and Goldengo. Interesting selection here. Could be better, could be worse. Hello in chat there, Geek. Sorry, a little slight distraction there at the best possible timing. Any case, my point. One thing you'll notice, which I'm actually not sure I guess there's an obvious what's more interesting, right? But one thing you'll notice with this is that there are a very few number of non-new megas on this list. Most of them are new megas. However, some of these mon will make things more interesting now that they're in here. What's up, King Bardock? Nice to see you. So, we've got, of the new megas, though, that's what we care about the most. Let's talk about that. Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert are new for this game, but are not, quote-unquote, new megas. Then, Mawile and Metagross are also old. Newest one, first, is Staraptor, which we'll talk about all these guys, right? We're going to talk about all of them. Musharna is not. Scolipede, Scrafty, and Electros, Pyroar, Malamar, Barbaracle, Dragalge, all new. Phalanx, Mega Phalanx is in, and that's it. So, it's nice to see some old megas getting in here, some new megas, a lot of new megas getting added. It's going to be probably the biggest shakeup. Here's the deal, though. When we talk about crazy new megas, by now I imagine most of you have heard sometime today what the mega abilities are for these new guys. If you don't know, someone can ask, we can go over them. But the biggest hitter off the bat seems to be Staraptor, who got Contrary. That's pretty nuts. Obviously, the Raichus are also really good. They got added in this too, even though they're not here. The Raichu Mega Stones got added as something that everyone got for free. So that's pretty sick. Hello in there, Lock On. We're checking out the new season of Pokemon Champions. So, that's pretty crazy. Scolipede is dead in the water, pretty much. I believe it got Shell Armor. Scrafty was kind of interesting. He got Intimidate, and it's double Intimidate. Except this is going to be like a bad meta for him, which is kind of sad. I'm sure he'll still have some good use on certain teams, but not the best meta for him. Electros and Pyroar, I'm going to come back to. We're going to talk about those a little bit more. Malamar kept contrary, so people don't think it's that good. Shamefully. Also, I should add the chat on here somewhere. I don't usually when I do champions, because there's not a good spot for it. I'll probably add it on screen a little bit later. But we'll see. Staraptor's pretty fun. Yeah, agreed with that. Barbaracle got Tough Claws, which is fine. I haven't heard like too much positive, too much negative on that. Dragalge got Regenerator, which may or may not be good. As far as I understand, Regenerator is not considered a very good ability, except in very niche cases. I don't feel like Dragalge is going to be that good. So that's a shame. Phalanx got Defiant, I believe. It was Defiant. I mean, that's fine in this meta. A lot of people lead with their Intimidate Mon, which is gonna also not be as common. But there are ways you can make Phalanx work, and teams that you can do to make Phalanx work as well. So, you know, there's gonna be certain things I'm sure people are gonna come up with. So that's kind of like the first impression on all these guys, right? I agree in chat from Goray. They did Mega Scolipede so dirty. You're gonna try them on the bug team. 100% agreed. They did that thing dirty as could be. A lot of people were hyped for Mega Scolipede. That dropped, and it was tragic. It was tragic. Simipour, no. Wow, we're really back to Simipour already. It's been 7 minutes. I've been live for 7 minutes. We're already back with Simipour. So yeah, I'm really excited to see Annihilate. Another thing I should say, we're gonna go back to Electros and Pyroar before I even talk about the other mon that are not Megas. So Electros and Pyroar got original abilities. Really cool stuff. I actually have them pulled up over here on the side to talk about them because they were very interesting. It was cool to see some original abilities getting added. So over here, we got what's called Elevate, and we also got Fire Main. So Fire Main, now this is really cool too because looking at Pyroar's stats, it looked like it was going to be hot garbage, bro. Hot garbage. I'm not sure if this is enough to save it, but it is interesting. Fire Main boosts the power of fire type moves by 50%. So this thing's going to be doing some crazy fire damage. Real sick stuff. I can appreciate that. Then Electros, this is actually low-key the most interesting to me of all the Megas, which I would have never expected because I'm not a big fan of Electros. Elevate gives it Levitate. It floats off the ground, so it's immune to all that stuff, including like spikes, toxic spikes, all that. And when it knocks out a target, its highest stat is boosted by 1 stage. So it basically got Levitate and Beast Boost combined. Who came up with this? He got Levitate Beast Boost while Scolipede got Shell Armor? What? What? So, pretty insane stuff, man. Pretty insane stuff, I can't lie. That was really crazy. So what we're going to do today, I just felt like having fun on the game again, celebrate the new season. I'm probably going to record all the matches, maybe make some videos of them, but we're just going to try out some teams. Usually when I do a showcase, I'm not the best team builder. I will say that right now. I'm still very new to the scene, though. I've been playing a lot. I made it to Master Ball in both the last seasons, just off playing casually, not any hard grinding yet. But I do really enjoy looking at other people's teams because I feel like there are a lot of people who are more talented at team building than me. Unfortunately, that's not out right now because the game just dropped. People don't have teams very much right now. So what I'm going to do is try to use what I've learned in Season 1 to throw together some decent teams and show off these mon off some first impressions. Thankfully, we're in the low tier right now. So, the game just started today. So we should have some time to experiment and just kind of have some fun with these new Megas, see if we can make them look good, and a few other Pokemon. That's the goal. Also, we do have some of the non-Mega Pokemon in there. Annihilate was a big one I was very happy about. Interestingly, this was kind of a nerf. I'm not sure how big of a nerf this is yet, but Rage Fist was nerfed to reset on Switch. I'm not too sure how many people were rotating out Annihilate when he was being used, but okay. And then Goldengo got a massive nerf. Make It Rain now lowers your special by 2 instead of by 1. And they gave it a 5% chance to miss, as if that wasn't enough. Goldengo was a demon. I definitely heard about that. In Scarlet and Violet, it could be a very crazy mon. I fought one in Pokeball tier using a mid-team, and it still did decent, but it's really because I had no good counter for it. I should have brought a counter to take care of it. So that being said, that's kind of all the starter stuff with kind of experimenting. I see in chat the new Mega Bird's low-key crazy. I agree. I do think Staraptor is going to be a big part of the meta. It also really is going to lower the value on Intimidate because you're making it stronger if you Intimidate. As long as you've, of course, already Mega'd. So, like, leading Intimidate is going to be a lot more popular. So having a lead who ignores Intimidate will actually be pretty good, right? I also have this. There was a mystery gift that came out. There's a code. It's a Hajimari gift. If you want to do it yourself, you get 100 tickets. I've already summoned. I had like 222 saved up. So I have a few of the new Mon, which I can show you real quick in my box. This is also a team I was running already. I just threw this together at like 2 a.m. last night just to try out some cool stuff. That was literally it. I was completely tired, but I was like, okay, let's try some stuff out. So I'm going to change this up though. I wanted to try Annihilate Rage Fist Memento because I thought he could be so good with it in Tailwind. That has resulted in him getting one shot left and right, especially with the bird running around. So tragically, while he has done a little something, Rage Fist needs him to get hit and live. That has not happened. So tragically, I haven't been able to make use of this. I know who I'm switching him for, but I'm kind of just experimenting with a Staraptor team. I will try out a few in this video, or in this stream, I mean. I'm going to try out a few rotating. We're just going to kind of play till I feel like wrapping up. We're just going to enjoy some of the game. So it's pretty casual today, but I just wanted to come hang out with y'all and try this out. I have been loving Champions. I play it as much as my schedule allows when I have some time. Okay, error occurred immediately. Nice. So I want to, you know, have a good time with showing these guys off, right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and recruit a couple more new ones. And then we'll go from there. Well, I mean, I just didn't pull. I didn't, like, you know, I haven't done any Pokemon Bank or Pokemon Home or anything like that yet. Haven't done any of that. I just summoned with the tickets I had, and I picked up a few new Mon. We're going to go ahead and use these tickets I have, too, to grab a few more options, see what we get, and then we'll start playing around with some of the new Megas. So, while I summon, if you have a Mega you want to see, go ahead and say it in chat, especially you guys who are here first. Let me see what we're feeling. Grimmsnarl Thunderwave? Oh, I didn't hear about that. Thank you for sharing that, Go, right? That is probably really good, especially with losing Prankster. So, okay, Bardock. Let's see what we get. I also got to put on some names. I'm not fishing right now. I have some of these saved up. I do really want Phalanx, though, is a Mon that I'm looking for. Phalanx would be really good that that I want to show off. Any of the new Megas I don't have are good. Metagross also. I feel like Metagross might go crazy again. I fought one. I'm like, oh, Metagross moving a little smooth. Those are like some of my big two. And I have a few teams in the back, even with last season, like Megas I didn't show off. So we could definitely that. Mega Luxray does not exist, Bardock. Come on, bro. So there's a few of those that I want to show off too. Like Mega Starmie, I have a team just waiting to go, a couple that I've been saving here. So we'll see. But all right, let's do some. We're going to do a couple summons and get into some battles. Let's see what we get. Still never gotten a shiny on this game, by the way. Like raw. That'd be neat. And if I really need something for a team, I'll like transfer it if I have to. But okay. Ooh, is that Dedede? Sceptile already picked up. Tragically, nothing crazy in this first set. Oh, nothing crazy. I've seen a little bit of Lycanroc play here and there. I could get a second Garchomp, which I low-key don't mind. But I think I'll probably get Lycanroc. He's very niche, but he's had a little bit of something. So, I mean, that's fine. We do have, like, Prankster Klefki, but, like, I'm not running that. I do already have a Spathra. So, alright, give me the, give me the Lycanroc, sure. How many tickets do I have? I got 2. I mean, I'll buy the more important ones. Just take it. Alright, let's see. We all use the Musharna? Who's we? Mega Zeraora should have been Mega Luxray. That's kind of fair, but it was cool to get more like a Mega like Zeraora. I think, but I could see it. I could see it. Rotom Freeze, that's fine. I low-key wouldn't mind another Lucario, but I do have 2. I'm not getting no Emolga. Uniclus I already have. T-Tar already have as well. Give me the Frost. He has like niece. I've seen him a couple times, like in the rank. He's got a little something he can do. Not a ton, but he got a little something. Let me get something new. Yeah, I'm talking about some Emolga. Let me get no Emolga. Come on. Emolga. There's Goldengo. I already grabbed him. Yikes, dude. This is like all dupes. The only mod I don't have on this list is Gourgeist. Is something more valuable here for a second one? Do I have 2 Absols? I can go check, right? Let's go check if I have 2 Absols. Because I do need a second Absol for when Absol Z drops. Show me Dark. No, I have the 1. Alright, I'm taking the second Absol. Yeah, give me the second Absol, sure. We'll do the unlimited one, yeah. I got a lot of VP saved up. Alright, a couple more. We haven't gotten anything new yet, man. Come on. Let's see something fresh. I mean, like, there were some new ones in there, but I already had them. Another Charizard. I already have 2 of you. There's Blaziken. Did I grab him? I think I did. I did. There's Musharna. Why did they put in Musharna, dude? Who was generally using this? Actually, Chimecho is there. I've never used Mega Chimecho. Recently, someone I watched did show off a team for it, though. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. Wait. Oh, whoa. Did I grab Mawile already? I did. Okay, Mega Mawile's in the game, too. I do have Mawile, though. Give me Chimecho. I gotta do a team for this thing eventually. I've heard niche things, but, like, people were all hyping up that Chimecho, and he is ass. That thing is ass. Like I said, I was praying on that thing's downfall, dude. Chimecho stinks. And it did not, like, everyone forgot about it. As soon as it dropped, it was over. Wow. Well, the only one I need is Glamora, Mega Glamora, who I hate this mon, by the way. Glamora players stink. All Judgment, full Judgment. Alright, anything else of interest? Let me see. I already have it, but you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Y'all gotta be kidding me, dude. Bro's trying at least, and he's failing. This is a terrible lineup, dude. Like, I've been getting some ass today. What is this? I'm temporarily getting one of these guys, dude. All these guys suck. Best is Mr. Rhyme, probably? CGI is garbage. Oh my gosh. No, we are not defending Chimecho. No. Chimecho stinks. He stunk before, he got a Mega, and he still stinks. That guy he's complete, like, I don't even want to say he's overrated, but he has a fan base who defends him from nothing, dude. He does not deserve his fans. Semipour is here. We all love him. I don't got hate on Semipour. It just sucks. Tragedy. I mean, I like all the monkeys. They're just not good for battling. Alright, man. So, we didn't get anything crazy from that, dude. But here's some of the lineup that we already have. I'll go fish or trade over from bank if there's something specific we want to see, since all of them are in ZA, and I think I finished my ZA base Pokedex. Or at least it's real close. I should have all those on. But, yeah. So, I have Staraptor's team here. We'll probably start with Staraptor, who's super popular, and we'll go from there. Of what I have in my box, obviously we gotta do Raichu, right? We gotta try out the 2 Mega Raichus. I want to try out that Zap Cannon nonsense and see how that goes. That's gonna be exciting. I do want a team based around my boy Annihilate, but he needs, like, a team set for him. I got Houndstone 2 at a point because I want to try him out. Goldengo's going to be cool. There's Grimmsnarl. I do have him as well. Someone mentioned him earlier. Delphox, I only recently got last night. I did not have. I want to try out Mega Delphox. I have a Mega Starmie team, like I said, just waiting, just itching to use that. But I got a lot that we can do and have some fun with today. So, with that being said, I want to switch up my Staraptor team. So I want to get rid of Annihilate, and I think the person I want to put on this team in his place is actually going to be Garchomp. I think that Garchomp is going to make a better contender. Is that the Garchomp already? I swear I had 2 Garchomps. There's that one, and did I not buy a second Garchomp? His move, I don't think I've ever, like, used Garchomp other than singles. Probably not, huh? Probably not. Okay, well, give me this Garchomp. I want to try out Garchomp and redo him a little bit. But I want to try him out because I do think he's going to help cover the electric types really well, like dealing for a Staraptor, and he works well on this Tailwind team. I like Ninetales as weather. Charizard is my second Mega, but I kind of want to switch someone on this team out for Sinistra. Kind of. I've debated it because I feel like Sinistra can actually be really nice on this team, especially because you want to keep Staraptor alive. I could just switch out Garchomp for that, but he does a lot. I could switch out Sneasler, though I do like the fake out plays and just how crazy Sneasler is. But with so much countering Sneasler, I'm like, maybe I should switch it out. So who do we think, chat? Should I switch out Ninetales or switch out Sneasler for Sinistra, or neither? I'm thinking it's somewhere between that. I don't know. Where's my Sinistra at? So yeah, what do we think? I'll wait and get some opinions on that so I can decide. Because I'm really not sure. If not, I might just leave it up to random and try both. Just got a post notification that about people mourning Scolipede, dude. You're right about that. Golden Go is pretty popular and Sneasler can't touch him. 100% true, dude. 100% true. Say switch out Sneasler. Yeah, I saw that already. I ran to the Golden Go and literally couldn't do anything to it. There's someone else too. There's a couple that are going kind of crazy right now because of that. So I think, okay, I can see that. I think we switch out Sneasler. T-Tar was another option I consider on this team. Let's switch out Sneasler for Sinistra. And I like my moveset already. I don't need to retrain that. I do need to retrain up Garchomp a little bit. And it's just the moves. I like Earthquake. I like Rock Slide if I can speak. I think I'm just going to run Protect over Thunderfang. And then Dragon Claw. We have Rough Skin. And I think this is fine. I think this guy will be doing some work. I do have him up speed, so he can outspeed a lot of dangerous threats. But on a Tailwind team, I think I'm actually kind of fine making him Adamant. I think he's going to be okay with that. So I think we're going to run him like this. And I'll just pay the money to train him up a little touch. And we'll see how he does. And I'm running Dragon Claw for now. Might swap that out later. We'll see. But this guy should be able to do some work. And then him paired with either of the Flyers lets EQ go kind of crazy. So I kind of do like that. I have the Life Orb over on Ninetales right now for them Life Orb Blizzards. I thought were going to be pretty nice. I'm going to do Scarf Garchomp. And then you're going to be Citrus Berry. Which is somewhere in here. Yep, Citrus for my Sinistra. And here's what we got. So a little bit of an edited version of the team. We're going to try this out and see how they do. And go from there, right? So we're going to see if we can get some wins in. See if we can climb the rank. I want Staraptor to at least get a game where it looks kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So that's what we want to show off. But I will say, Intimidate as an opener hurts Staraptor pretty bad. So if I keep seeing Intimidate Mon, I might start off with someone else. But here's the problem. The problem is, like, I don't know who else to lead with. Aerodactyl gets kind of hurt by that too. He's okay. Garchomp can get kind of hurt by it. Which can be, you know, kind of tough. I don't want to lead Sinistra. I could if I had to, but I don't want to lead Sinistra. Ninetales into like Incineroar is not great as a lead either. So, you know, there's some, it's kind of tough to know, like Incineroar does kind of do some work here. Garchomp is probably fine enough with Aerodactyl, even with the debuff, that he can still do some work depending on who the partner is. So we'll see, but that's a weakness I can kind of imagine right off the bat, right? One that I'm not a huge fan of. Mega Swampert, Pelipper, and Earthworm could be kind of interesting. Okay. Okay. That's interesting to hear. I can see the appeal behind that. Already imagining how they'd work together. Getting the rain up, Earthworm being immune to the earthquakes. I can see it. If I can get this hair, like, to move right here. All right, we're making our way through Pokeball tier right now. I did, like, 3 matches last night. Something like that. So, let's see how we do. Dude, this one stray hair is still bothering me. It's about to, like, I'm about to tweak. Get out of my face. Okay. If I feel it again, you might see me tweak a little bit. Let's go. And I'll start recording some of these matches, too. See what we can do. Again, I want Staraptor to look crazy. At least 3 games with Staraptor. And then maybe we'll try out some other stuff you guys want. But again, if you have something you want to see shown off that is one of the new Pokemon or a new Mega from last season that I didn't show off yet, put it in the comments. Oh, also, Staraptor needs a nickname. I'm going to put a nickname on this Staraptor because this is a channel member's newest Pokemon. So remind me after this one. But shout out to Scrappy the Staraptor, what he's going to be. Because someone just recently took him earlier this week, I believe. All right, so we're up against Frostlass, Absol, Corviknight, Garchomp. Arcanine and Whimsicott. Honestly, no reason not to probably double lead these. I feel like Frostlass is their best lead, but I also feel like Rock Slide can do some work. The Blizzard could hurt, though. Real talk, I'd be better off bringing Charizard over Staraptor against Frostlass. Actually, okay, well, you know what? This game might actually not be a Staraptor game. I think I'm actually going to go Charizard for this game. Let's do Charizard, Aerodactyl. Do I still bring Garchomp into this team? Probably not. Let's do Ninetales, Sinistcha. No. Can I still bring Staraptor? I could do Sinistcha, Staraptor in the back, but like I don't think I'm gonna Mega Staraptor. So I think I still bring Garchomp despite it all. I think I do. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I can't even bring Staraptor for this one because honestly, Frostlass is a very bad matchup for Staraptor. So I'm gonna need Charizard. Let's see how we do. Now, this Charizard has a questionable build, man, all right? So, hold out. It does become Flying Fighting, yes. But, unfortunately, the flying moves aren't going to do that much without some extra help for Frostlass. And as expected, they do open up with that. Okay. I don't want to Mega first. But here's the problem, right? Is it faster than I am? Not in base, right? So I feel like what happens is I Mega Evolve, and that'd be kind of bad. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go for the Weather Ball Mega Evolution in a Frostlass. It'll be Ice, worst case, which would suck, but we'll be okay. And we're going to Tailwind. See, I think that Charizard, yeah, he's faster first, and then Frostlass is going to be faster after the Mega, except for the Tailwind. So I'm going to have to swap after this, but we'll get a little bit of damage on it. Now, I'm scared about Aerodactyl. If he's going to get one-tapped, I hope not. But they're probably going to double-team him anyway. Because of his sash. Oh, wait. They didn't Mega the Frostlass? Is this a bot? It has to be a bot, right? This has to be a bot. Or they're not running Mega Frostlass. But this is probably a bot. In Pokeball tier, they do have bots more commonly. Once you get higher, they become less. Yo, Brutal Swing Absol? I still have that team saved, dude. Gotta bring that back. Mega Absol Sweeper. Alright, well, never mind. This is probably a bot, so we probably just cook. Let's just take out the person there, and then, like, I don't even know, dude. I mean, I don't really care against the Garchomp. You can also tell because the game will just kind of automatically progress. Like, watch this. As soon as I'm ready, they're ready, right? Even if I do it real fast, whoa. Okay, even if I do it real fast, it'll be the same thing. I'm about to say, they kind of raise the eyebrow, but that's not that's still a bot. It's still a bot. It's gotta be. Hoping Staraptor would get a combination of Reckless and Rockhead, huh? I mean, that could be cool. I could have seen that being cool, too. Would that be better than Contrary? Yeah, see, when they go for stuff like this, you can tell it's a bot as well. And no thinking time. Yeah. Same type of thing. So we get a warm-up bot fight. I can show off Charizard a bit. I really do want to grind up Charizard more because there's, like, the badge, the golden Charizard badge. And I really want that, but Charizard is just so overused that I haven't been running him on any teams until now. So, I hope to get it one day, but for now, we're just chilling. Is this guy gonna, like, actually attack or anything, or? Dragon Claw? Okay. Sure. I'm just gonna tag team him. I mean, I could just Scorching Sands, but I feel like the Resistant Weather Ball is still gonna be fine. And let's just keep it up. I do have Wide Guard on Aerodactyl for opposing Rock Slides on my Staraptor and my Charizard. Because it puts a stop to that, which is pretty helpful, but yeah. All stuff. And there is the win. Okay, well, there's a warm-up fight, I guess, right? We'll take that. So Jack thought it was Pokerogue? Of course, right? That's what everyone's always thinking about. All right. Oh, I did get part of that achievement. I'll take that, because that's a mission. I don't know what I get for it, but I hope it's coupons. 1,000 VP. All right, there's Great Ball. Typically, once you make it out of Great Ball, or once you make it out of Pokeball, you see less bots, but we'll see. I hate the bots in Pokeball, though, because they really don't want people to, like, rage quit. So, because they don't want you to rage quit, if you lose a fight, you'll probably have a bot in your next match, low tier, until you hit at least Great Ball. Like, it's just impossible to not make it out of a Pokeball tier. It really is. You have to be like, I think even a kid could genuinely do it with no knowledge of the game. We do have a couple more summons though, or one more summon. So let's see. Still looking for something rare. Something new. Well, not really rare. Something new is what I should say. Another Sinisha, blah, blah, blah. Ugh, Chimecho twice, huh? Oh, Vileplume! Hype, right? Oh! Whoa! Actually, my boy Phalanx! That was one of my top picks! Okay, we'll take that. Alright, Phalanx, thank you. That's one of my top hunts right there. Definitely gotta show off Mega Phalanx, even if he can't do much, dude. Defiant is gonna be tough. I basically have to bait them, or I need to debuff myself. That's the best way I can do it. Bait them, or debuff myself, and I might just be able to... Oh. Might just be able to do a little something, right? Which, there are some mon who can get that debuff, like, Whimsicott is a good pick. Whimsicott is a good pick. So, okay. Alright, let's see a real fight, please. Let me get into a real match. Oh, let me do the renaming as well. There's no other channel members on this team right now, I believe. Edit the team. Can you do that? I don't know. Can you nickname the Pokemon in this game? Maybe you can't. I thought you could. I could have swore you could. You can favorite. Huh. Maybe you have to send them in bank first to get the nicknames on in this one. Because I know some people do, but it's probably from there. I could have swore I looked before, though, and that you were able to do so. But if there is a way, I don't remember. Somebody tell me if you know if there's a way to do it from here. Wait. There we go. I got it. Alright, so shout out to Scrappy. And they wanted it spelled that way specifically. And you can also get, like, titles. Oh, okay. If they have a title existing. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. New items that were added. I have a few of them. Like, Life Orb was a big one. They added in Metronome. They added in Muscle Band. Wise Glasses got added. The Weather Stones got added. Big Root, Light Clay, and Big Root both did. That could be interesting. Wide Lens, Zoom Lens, Iron Ball, and Shed Shell got added. Life Orb, of course, being the biggest, like, whoa item on there, right? To be expected. Alright, let's go. This should be a real trainer. So, let's see if this team has any sauce. And ideally, lets me use Staraptor. That's the goal. Oh, Basculegion can be a menace for this thing, too. Basculegion can be really bad. Incineroar, they're definitely over Incineroar. They have a Rain team, Meganium, so they're running the Rain Meganium, a lot of grass. Staraptor can work here, but I definitely want to bring Frostlass as well. So, I low-key think we open up Frostlass, but here's the deal. They're probably just going to swap Pelipper if we do. And we need to worry about the Incineroar. So I think we do Aerodactyl Garchomp, because Incineroar's got to be a start. I'm a little scared of that Basculegion, but we should hopefully be okay. I might have to double protect turn 1 just to get past the fake out, but we have Ninetales in the back, and then we bring Staraptor as well. And this should hopefully be able to do a little work. Let's see what happens. Maybe. See in chat, Iron Ball seems interesting. I've never known any good Iron Ball strats, but I'm still new to that, so maybe I'll see someone kind of show it off at some point. Iron Ball and Grimmsnarl with Trick. Actually, you know what? Maybe I have heard of that before. Pelipper is the opener. Okay. With Incineroar? There's the Intimidate. Okay, you know what then? I'm going to protect Incineroar. Or I'm going to protect Aerodactyl. I'm going to swap Ninetales. There's no way he just Flare Blitzes into my Garchomp, right? No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way he does. I refuse to believe he's going to hit Flare Blitz into that Garchomp. In the rain. No, there's no way. Unless he has the craziest read of all time. Because I could have had Charizard, right? I could have had either Weather Setter. This should be a Fake Out and a Tailwind. Fake out. Oh, okay. And a Ninetales. Weather Ball in Aerodactyl. Ooh, really? Okay, well, now we're cooking with gas. All right, let's Tailwind on Aerodactyl, and let's start firing some Life Orb Blizzards. Let's go. There's a Tailwind. Okay, it's off successful, which means we're next on Blizzard. Life Orb Blizzard. Now, these aren't the best. Oh, whoa. Well, it did a lot to Pelipper. Resisted Incineroar. That did nothing to Incineroar, dude. Here comes the Flare Blitz, too. I think that's probably chopped. No, they stay in? Ooh, super effective on Aerodactyl. Oh, my leg. Okay, we do live, though. Flare Blitz. Yep, that's such a goner. Oh, goodbye, Ninetales. Well, we tried. Ninetales is good on Pelipper, though. That was good to get rid of the weather. If they don't swap Pelipper next turn, we're in a really good spot. If they do, we're in a kind of a bad spot. All right, let's go. I could go Staraptor here. No. Well, I could close combat at Incineroar, huh? Let's do it. Let's do it. Staraptor. Here's the Intimidate as well, which I think only matters for Incineroar. And then we're going to drop a Rock Slide. Plus, I hope Incineroar lives. I kind of need him to live this. Then we're going to go close combat and Incineroar and get that first setup. The speed advantage is really good here. Definitely. And if I'm... Okay, they do swap it. They want to get rid of the ice. Fair enough, but we need to make something shake. We need to make something shake right here. I can dual Wing Beat and hopefully take out the Meganium. And I've got, like, what, 2 turns of Tailwind left? Rock Slide. I need it to live. Perfect. And not even close. Because he's still lower attack. The Aerodactyl. And close combat. We get it off, and that's our first setup on defenses. That's going to really help. Now, that Meganium is a high-key threat because it's got Fairy for us. Got to remember that we're fighting type now. So we are weak to that Meganium. Look at Ninetales. I hope you're proud. You know, it set us off to a good spot. They should have swapped Pelipper earlier, in my opinion. There's the Drizzle. Okay, so we can just Rock Slide. That Pelipper is dead. And then hopefully combining that into a dual Wing Beat can drop Meganium. I'm a little worried, though. I feel like he's going to live it. But we'll see. Last Mon, who do we think they have? Ooh, I missed somebody. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad, dude. That miss could have cost us the game. Because someone's about to get Hurricaned. Right? Or like, oh, that's definitely down, though. Okay, hold on. I think we live a Pelipper Hurricane with the special defense boost if they go for Staraptor. If they go for Aerodactyl, Weather Ball, he's chopped. Let me see. What are we going for? Tailwind. Oh, okay. Is ours out now? No, we have one more turn of our Tailwind. One more turn. Now, I have an Aerodactyl. People think when he's down, it's over. I did put it on Staraptor. Oh, it's Basculegion. Oh, no. No. Okay, I need this to hit. We are still in it. And then I have to dual Wing Beat this Basculegion. All right, I need this to hit. Basculegion can take this back 100%. Who's my last one? Garchomp? He can definitely take it back, but we'll see. Thankfully, we do have a special defense boost. This was a bad team for Staraptor. But we do have a special defense boost. Hit the Pelipper, and we have a chance. Ice Fangs, we definitely live that. Yep. Easy tank. Don't flinch. Don't freeze. There's the Rock Slide. Who did it miss? Basculegion? That's still bad. But at least Pelipper's down. Okay. Pelipper's out. Fine. It's faster in its own Tailwind, so there's not even a point in us Tailwinding. Not enough damage, but honestly, we're not in a bad spot. But that Ice Fang is for Garchomp. Oh boy, we are kind of in a tough spot, genuinely. Okay, here's what we do. Rock Slide, and I'm going to Protect, because it's probably going to go for a Water move and try and snipe out Staraptor. Right? So let's Protect. Maybe we can get a Chippy. If it takes Aerodactyl, that'd be really good. Yep, there's the Ice. Okay, it's going for Ice Fang again. So that means we're probably fine. It's Choice Scarf. That's why it's faster. It's Choice Scarf. It's locked in Ice Fang. We win. Yep, that wins us the game. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. That was scary, but we are going to get our first actual win in. First match. We'll take a first win. W Scrappy going to work. Oh, that did have me scared. Had me afraid for my life. Could have crit, too, but with Aerodactyl alive, we would have won. And Aerodactyl gets the finish. W Aerodactyl. Now, I will say, we were a lot safer there because the defense boost on Skarmory, 100%, or on Skarmory, on Staraptor, 100%. Yeah, Staraptor looking good, man. I like that. Staraptor was tanking real nice. Personally, I think they misplayed with the Ice Fang, though. They should have gone for something like Wave Crash and just put it all on black. But we'll take that. Okay. Good match, good match. See how far we can get with the Staraptor here, but that's a good win. Also, channel member who this belongs to is Lupus Wolf, by the way. A lot of F's at the end there, but Lupus Wolf is the one who has Skarmory, so shout out to the GOAT. All right, let's go again. Those defense boosts, if done right, can just do so much for you. Especially, that's why I want to add Sinisha on this team to get the heals to make it last longer. Oh my gosh, dude. These rain teams, like, when you're in low tier, like, okay, what's a sign that you're new to competitive? You're running a rain team in low tier Pokemon Champions. I have fought infinite rain teams, dude. So, we're going to run the same lead, because there is still Intimidate. So, I'm literally going to do the exact same thing. Same set. And we're going to try it again. And we're going to see if we can do it. Now, this guy has Dragonite and our Caledon. Caledon's scary, but Staraptor's good into it as long as we counter the weather. Because if that rain is up and it gets hit by an Electro Shot, maybe we'll get one setup looking nice, but it gets scary real fast. Real fast. So let's see it. Same type of thing, but our Caledon is just way scarier, dude. And by the way, I say that it's a sign that you're new because I ran the same team. I run the same thing. And I still have it. And I liked it. It is a satisfying team if you like the Mon on it. But... okay. Correct read. Pelipper opener. Aerodactyl Garchomp. So what we're going to do, this is actually really kind of perfect here. I think I can just take the Tailwind. And then, especially if it is Weather Ball. And then I'm going to swap in Ninetales right here. And we should be good. Now, I suspect when I swap in Ninetales, they're going to swap out Pelipper. The last guy should have done that. That's probably what they're going to do. So instead of going for the Blizzard, I'm going to go for a Moonblast. The last guy maybe didn't because he had Incineroar. This one should. Protect on Dragonite. That's really good for us. Really good. And then what was the move here on Pelipper? Was it Protect Tailwind? It's Weather Ball, and it's an Ice move, so resisted. Okay. That hurt, but not bad. Okay. So here's what we do. There's no way, in my opinion, that they don't switch right here. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to Moonblast into Dragonite. Now, if I do Aurora Veil and set it up now, right, it will still lattice. Or it will still last, I mean. I could just take the Aurora Veil setup instead. I'm not scared of either of these two right now, and I expect the switch. So you know what? Let's set up the Aurora Veil, which, if you don't know, is going to half the damage from moves. Or it's going to 1/3 it because it's a double battle. But it's going to give us a lot of defense. Or I could snipe out Dragonite. I need to decide fast. You know what? Let's just take the Dragonite KO. Let's just take the Dragonite KO. Yup, okay. There's the swap as expected. There's our Caledon. Rock Slide. Okay. And then we double up Moonblast. That's definitely down. I actually could have gone for Blizzard right there. I probably should have. I didn't even put that battle in. I forgot to start recording it. Oops. Well, it's okay. Alright, there's a Life Orb hit. Are they going to throw in Pelipper right now? They are? Okay. Now, I'm getting Electro Shot at the Kingdom Come, right? So the best thing I can do is Protect. And we're going to go into... I could do Staraptor or I could do Garchomp. I like Garchomp... well... Nah, I still like it better. I'll do Garchomp first. Yep. So we're going to swap. Protect. It's going to go for Electro Shot and Aerodactyl for sure. Not sure if it was doubling up. Might be a Hurricane. Yup, they're doubling up. Okay. An Electro Shot. No, it's Flash Cannon into the Ninetales. Ah, makes sense. They're scared of the Ninetales. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Now, I'm curious who the last mon is, but I'm scared to start Rock Sliding against the Archaludon. That's what I'm really worried about, because he's going to be getting a lot more defense, and he's going to start really sliding. So, but I kind of, yikes. I'm kind of in a tough spot now. I'm going to kind of have to, at least for the sake of Pelipper. Or I could, but if he reads the Flash Cannon, we're in really bad shape. So I got to stay in an EQ Rock Slide. This could be a bad play. He's kind of got me in a tough spot. Let's see what happens. He doesn't switch Pelipper. I kind of want to try to take that thing out. That could have been worse. And we're faster because of Choice Scarf and Aerodactyl. But the problem is his defense is just getting to crazy levels. Get that Pelipper. I need that thing gone. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Because then if it takes out Aerodactyl, they're better off not even attacking the Aerodactyl. But they're going to anyway. They were better leaving him alive. But he does have the Sash. Did they double him, or did they let it rock? No, they went for the Flash Cannon. Okay. This is probably in our best interest, as close as this is going to be. Because if I... Okay, watch this, right? So I'm Rock Slide again. If I come in with Ninetales and hit the Blizzard, that Archaludon's probably going to die, regardless of how high its defense is. So it's scary, but it's not impossible that we can do this right here. It's not impossible. Especially because, like, again, I think he didn't expect he leaves in Pelipper. That's, unless I miss, that's really insane for us. Okay. We don't miss. Okay, well, goodbye, Pelipper. Okay, that's really good. And it takes out Garchomp? It does. Okay. They really wanted that Garchomp, so who do they have left? Now here... Did our Tailwind patter out? That's going to be what's actually kind of scary. No, it did not. We aren't even in Tailwind. Neither side is. I totally didn't even realize that. Okay. So we're definitely faster than our Archaludon. We're going to bring in Ninetales. One Blizzard, and we're sending them packing. Basculation again? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that changes things, everyone. We might be in a real scary spot. Alright, dude. I'm firing the Blizzard. I honestly might just get downed by whatever this thing does. Because it's Last Respects and a Ninetales. I should have protected and Tailwinded maybe, but he might just go for Aerodactyl. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, shit, dude. We probably lose. Basculesion's just so monstrous. Just so monstrous. I think that might be chopped. That might be chopped. They're really kind of like thinking about it though. Rock Slide. If we flinch the Basculesion, it's all okay. Like that flinch would be sent from Arceus himself. Please. GG's are lost. What, he went for Aerodactyl? What? Why would he go for Aerodactyl? We won. We win the game. Why would he do that? I'm genuinely baffled. What was he so afraid of? I don't know. Well, Mega Evolve in a dual wing beat, and let's take this home. Moonblast, and that's game. That is game. I don't know what he was worried about. Oh, that's actually kind of a crazy tank, though. Can we talk about that? That was a massively impressive tank by Staraptor right there. Okay, Scrappy. We'll take that. We'll take that. Sure. That was close. That was close. GG's. But we will take it. Staraptor comes in. I didn't even think it was going to be a flex for Staraptor. They then tank a final man standing, last respects, Bascu Legion hit, and they live and down it. So pretty insane. Pretty insane. Staraptor going crazy right now. We're up against Sunchild next. Let's see this. Earthworm, huh? With their Garchomp. Okay. Earthworm, Garchomp, Bascu Legion, Incineroar, Frostlass, double Blizzard team. Damn, dude. They're running something crazy. I'm going to need Charizard. I think. This is a really bad Staraptor game. I'm probably going to have to leave Staraptor. Garchomp lead. I do have... Why did I have Protect on Choice Scarf Garchomp? That's why I was running Thunder Fang before. Because he's Scarf. That hit me now. Alright. Either way... Oh, shit. Well, I can't Protect open. And I could try to return Blizzard. But, like, Aerodactyl is going to be like... He's going to be getting kind of cooked. Charizard can... He can't Protect either, though. I'd have to eat the double Blizzard. Oh, my gosh. That's really bad. We're in a really bad spot. I guess I have to... Oh, I don't know. EQ isn't even that good either. I guess I have to just... I don't want to bring you. I'm going to have to bring... I'm still going to bring Garchomp. But as my opener, I'll do... I'll still do Garchomp, man. Screw it, screw it, screw it. This is what we're bringing. This is chopped, dude. Like, I think they got it. This team counters mine in, like, every which way. Yeah, you're right. I did edit his moveset before the item. You're very true about that. I just totally forgot. All right, this guy's got it, bro. I don't know what I'm looking at, but he knew I was coming. He had the counter. Garchomp, Rotom. This is actually really good. This is really good for us. We have a chance with this lead. I was scared they were going to do... If they just did Frost last opener, would have been in trouble. Do I... Oh, Wide Guard actually counters Blizzard. I didn't think about that either. They can't Blizzard with Wide Guard. Let's... Do I take the Tailwind? They'd have to double up. So you know what? I'm going to take the Tailwind. I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw into the other Garchomp. Look how tiny theirs is compared to mine. It's one tiny Garchomp. Let's see how this goes. I was debating risking the Tailwind, but I'm going to take it. I don't think they're going to double up Arrow. They might, though. But I feel like they're a little less inclined. Now, I know that thing might stop me. They swap out Rotom. Okay, even better. Incineroar. Oh, little bastard. So last one's got to be Frostlass, right? We might be debuffed, but I think I'm staying in. I think we have a chance to get some momentum here that I kind of want to keep. Despite the debuff. Rock Slide. And we have to keep doing Dragon Claw. I wish I could swap EQ, so I could swap out to, like, Sinisha. But, nah, I think I'll keep the Dragon Claw and try and just take out the other Garchomp. See how we do. We do have the speed advantage, at least for now. Man, if he was going to move like this, though, Staraptor actually could have gone to work. Is the last one's either Earthworm or it's Frostlass. It's got to be one of those two, right? There's no way he's going to go for EQ with the Incineroar. He's really thinking this through, though. Which one's the last Pokemon? Fake Out? Oh, right. I forgot. I couldn't have done anything about that anyway, though. That's fine. Not really. I might get one shot, but hopefully it's fine. Maybe, like, flinch that Garchomp? Maybe flinch? Nope. But it's running Rock Slide itself, and it missed Aerodactyl. Oh, wow. It missed both? Okay. Double miss? I know he's mad. That's terrible. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. And let's see if we can finish off that Garchomp. We'll definitely take that. Things are, you know, I was thinking this was a clear-cut loss, but we might be getting a little something from this. We might be able to get a little something from this. He's taking a long time to think, though. He definitely wants to play it carefully. I think he knows he's in kind of a tight spot, so he's trying to play a little bit more careful. I can't hate on it. Protect this time. Okay, trying to keep him alive once again. Eats the Dragon Claw. Like, give it up. No way we missed Incineroar. Hit Incineroar. Okay. Damage could be better, but that's fine. Flinch? No, it's Parting Shot on the Aerodactyl? Okay. He's switching again. That thing's basically on its way out. Now I kind of really do wish I brought Staraptor. Who's coming in next? Don't be Frostlass. And let me take out that damn Garchomp. It is Frostlass! Okay. Okay, okay. Hold on. No, we have a little something here. Because I've got Wide Guard. I think I'm just going to let Arrow Wide Guard against the Blizzard. And we're going to Dragon Claw. And do I look just go for the Frostlass? No. Let's see what happens. Can you imagine all of a sudden it's like, oh, Ice Beam Frostlass? That'd be really bad. I'd be really upset by that, actually. I don't think I'd be very happy about that circumstance. But we'll see. There's the Mega Frostlass. This does work the way I think it does, right? Wide Guard. I'm still new to some of these moves, man. Tell me I'm right. That did not do nearly enough because our attack is low. That Blizzard? Oh, no, no, no. That's not going to work. And they tried Rock Slide. Oh, let's go. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. There's our Tailwind, though. That's not good. But that was a good play. Now here they're going to debate, am I going to Tailwind or am I going to reset it? I'm guessing they're going to protect the Garchomp. That's my assumption. So I think I will Wide Guard again. There's no way, like, there's no way they're running this thing beside Blizzard, right? They could. If they're smart, they could. But, you know what else I could do? I could switch Garchomp in a Charizard. I think I will. Wide Guard switch. Let me see. Does this work? Especially knowing I protect from Rock Slide. I think they're a little worried now. I think that was a good Wide Guard play. I think so. Not toot my own horn too much. I think that was a pretty good play. Okay, Charizard. They switch out their Garchomp. Oh, okay. Incineroar trying to double debuff again. My poor Aerodactyl. Wide Guard. What are they going for? Let me see. Shadow Ball. Thought so. That's not downing. Because you have Sash regardless. Okay. Now they have to switch out Frostlass. I don't imagine there's a world where they don't. I'm going to Tailwind, Mega Evolve, Scorching Sands, the Incineroar. No, he's going to fake out. He's going to fake out Charizard. No, he's going to fake out Charizard. Let's protect Arrow this turn. And then Charizard, we will go for a Mega Evolve still in a Scorching Sands. But I'm going to get flinched. Let's see how this goes. Now, is there a world where they just whip out the Blizzard? No. No. But they didn't switch, though. They didn't switch because the fake out. That's why. I read that right. There's the Sun. Shadow Ball should be going for Aerodactyl. Who's protecting? Why did it fail? Because of Wide Guard? Is that why? No, he went for fake out Arrow? What's happening, bruh? And then Shadow Ball Charizard? I'm lost. Was it because of Wide Guard that didn't work? And then I get the Incineroar? What just happened? No, I didn't even... Wait. Okay, it must be that protect, you can't use it after wide guard, right? I didn't know that. So that's got to be what's going on here. Okay. Okay, all right. Who's next? Rotom? Garchomp. Okay. I could reset the Tailwind. I could switch. I think I switch Sinistcha. I think they're going to swap. So I think I'm going to Weather Ball into the Frostlass, or I know it's going to be Rotom, regardless. However, they could Rock Slide. So instead of the Reed... But I'm kind of scared of that Rotom, because then they could swap Double Blizzard. Ooh, hold on, no, I'm kind of scared. Because that thing... You know what? No. Okay, go back. I have to Wide Guard. And stay in. I have to Wide Guard, and I have to Weather Ball into the Frostlass slot. That's it. That's the play. I think I might have just read this right. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking with that. Am I reading it right? No, they stayed in. Shadow Ball. Oh, they took out Charizard. No, he lives though. And we read the Rock Slide. Okay, there we go. We read the Rock Slide. Yes. W predict. Please just let this one shot. Oh, yes, sir. That's what we're talking about. Goat Charizard, bro. Coming through. Oh. Yes. Okay. That was a W. I think we win the game off that, but it's going to be a little tough. So what we're going to do is we're going to Tailwind first. I think I outspeed the Garchomp. Tailwind, and as long as we drop the Weather Ball on the Rotom, we win. If we don't, it gets a little scary. It's not over, but that was a really good interaction there. That Rotom is still a problem, though. It might be Scarf. No, it's not, because it's been protecting. We know it's not a Scarf Garchomp. So I believe Aerodactyl's going to go first. Tailwind. Charizard will then move before Garchomp. One-shot the Rotom. Garchomp, they might both go down a Rock Slide, but then we have Garchomp Sinistcha and we win the game. Now, where do we lose if that Rotom is Scarf? One-shot's my Aerodactyl. And then I go down a Rock Slide. He protects the Garchomp. Okay. There's a chance. We are faster. Okay. Woo! All right. We're faster than the Freeze. Here's the Weather Ball. I don't know why he did that. Did he think he was faster than one of them? Yeah, we win. All right, man. What a battle, dude. It's one of my best I've done on this game. That was crazy. All right, GG's. I mean, what? We just Wide Guard again. It doesn't really matter. And then why not just flex the Solar Beam, I guess. I've got still 4 left, so. There's Wide Guard. And there's Solar Beam. Even if he lives, it's not a big deal. He does not. Okay, good game. It wasn't just the Raptor game, but the team was able to take it. Very impressed. I like what we had here. All right, give me that win. We earned that one. All right, top of Great Ball now. Good. Now, 99 out of 100 there. Now we need to see Staraptor get another game, okay? Let me see Staraptor get another game. Need to see Staraptor do a little bit of cooking. Okay. Another Rain team. Whoa, shocker. But Swampert Rain team. Okay, one of y'all mentioned that in chat earlier about him. So, okay. I like that. We do want to bring Ninetales. Staraptor can do some work here, though. So I think we do Arrow, Staraptor, Ninetales, Garchomp. Staraptor leading this is actually kind of fine. The burn would suck, though, on a Sableye. So if we see Sableye, we just swap into Ninetales, right? We got Garchomp, who also could be doing the Rock Slide play as an opener. We could start off, but like I am a little bit worried about... Well, you know what? No, if it's our Caledon, we can just... No, I think Garchomp's a safer one. Then we do Staraptor and Ninetales in the back. Yeah, I like it. No worm, though? Yeah, correct. They don't have any Earthworm on their team here. I feel like Earthworm would be taking Sableye spot, or Sneasler. Sneasler's kind of a weird mix-up, but fair enough. It's just, you know, Mr. Old Reliable, right? That's Sneasler, so. All right, let's do this. Another fight. Primarina Admirer. Where's the Primarina? Have you betrayed what you stand for? Leading off with the Swampert, huh? Seeing the Swampert, maybe I should have brought Sinistcha, but... Ooh, you know, maybe... Now looking at hindsight, maybe I kind of underestimated him a little bit. Tailwind, and then I don't like that guy right there, so I'm going to go Ninetales. I don't like the... what I expect to be... It's either Burn or Screens, one or the other. But then they're going to mess up my weather, so I'm going to have to fire a Moonblast. Ooh, there's Mega Swampert. This could get scary real quick, dude. Mega Swampert. Okay, bud. Okay. Reflect. Okay, there's Screen Center. Got it. I don't have a Screen Breaker on this team. I do on some other teams, not this one. Ice Punch. Yep, makes sense. Okay, good to know they have that in the back. Let's then go for Rock Slide. And I think I will still do the Blizzard despite everything. Will Blizzard. I could set up Aurora Veil to kind of match. Now, again, they might swap Rain, though. Which would be bad. So I could just Moonblast. But I feel like if they swap anyway, it's Sableye. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. They Rain Dance. Okay, well, I did read it in a way. But, of course, it runs the Rain Dance. Makes sense. It's about to hurt. Oh, we missed somebody. Oh, we missed Sableye. That's not good at all. We could, unless we flinch, then it's fine. I haven't gotten any flinches with this yet. Moonblast. Can we get rid of the Sableye? He didn't set up a light screen. Oh, yes. W. Okay, the thing's at least gone. No light screen. Unfortunately, if this thing one-shots Aerodactyl, or if it one-shots Ninetales right here, we're in trouble. Wave Crash. Did he take Arrow? Is he taking damage yet? No. So he lives. Okay, well, actually, that worked out kind of optimally. Kind of optimally. Who comes in next? He does take recoil too. That's really good for us. Who is it? Archaludon? Scary bastard, especially right now. Rock Slide still. And then I need to fire this Moonblast into Swampert. I need that damage. I need this thing gone. I can worry about the Archaludon when I bring out Garchomp. Which is still going to be scary, but getting it set up. Who's my last one that I bought? Staraptor? It's going to be really tough, actually. It's really tough. We're still in a really bad spot because I can't be firing Blizzards right now. I can't even risk switching because I need that Swampert gone. It's too much of a threat. Unless we get some flinches, man. Flinches, like, somewhere in there. I know this move can flinch, bro. Where is it? Where is it? Moonblast. If this downs, goated. Life Orb Moonblast, Ninetales. No! Ninetales, no! Oh, we're so dead. It's in a Ninetales, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a wrap. He did not flinch. And a crit. He's down with me, but not optimal. Not optimal. Goodbye, Swampert. There's the Electro Shot. Yeah. Fuck. That's really not good. That's really not good. That's really not good. Well, let's see. I see some talks about what we might be able to spice up with Staraptor. We'll talk about it in a second. Let's get through this fight first. Oh, God. Alright. Let's go Garchomp. Let's go Staraptor. I don't think with it having the defense boost that it's going to be enough. But let's see. Pelipper? I'm low-key not worried about Pelipper right now. Alright, EQ is all we can do. EQ, and I need to combo that with Close Combat into the Archaludon. I don't. The setups are getting invalidated by his setups, though, so, like, we're kind of cooked. A crit would be, like, amazing, but that's all we can really bet on. Hello, Mega Staraptor. This might be a bad look for you. Oh, come on. Are we serious? Screw this guy, dude. There's no way he's going to do anything that crazy, right? The Hurricane actually would be really bad on Staraptor. Am I about to watch my Staraptor die to a Hurricane? No, it's Tailwind. Is ours patterning out the same turn? We lost, champs. That's game over. There is nothing I can do anymore. That's a wrap. Because even if I protect this turn, I'm not getting enough on the EQ for it to matter. So, GG's. GG's. That's our Caledon. We still outspeed with the Scarf. Funny enough. This could be a crit. It was not. And he's going to get a buff, which is then going to buff him against Staraptor. Electro Shot. Yep. Staraptor is not living this. If Staraptor lives this, you know, I'm going to... You know, I'll turn around and shake some ass. How about that? How about that? He was not living that. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Poor Staraptor kind of got done dirty right there. Into our Caledon, though, like, I have Mon, but it's not good enough. Also, I have to forfeit this because I can't hit Developer because I'm Scarfed. So I have to surrender. I'm not going to waste both our times. Even if I do crit the Arcaladon, I can't hit Developer anymore, so GG's. But with that being said, right, I have two notes to speak on. So we'll talk about these real quick, and then I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. So, two notes to speak on. First, the two of them can do it, but I do think in our Caledon, they're just not that good. And for my anti-weather to be Frost or to be Ninetales is fine, but our Caledon hits it for ×4 if it ever gets a chance. It didn't even get the chance in this one, but I do think if I see our Caledon, I just have to bet on Charizard. I think it's the best chance that we have on this team. But that Rain team, our Caledon, is definitely our worst nightmare. We got to be careful about that. And then with Raptor, we could use some support. And maybe, like, Party Shot, I could see better. Feather Dance and Scary Face, I'm in it a little bit. Not a ton, a little bit. Who on earth be running some Scary Face Feather Dance? Tell me if I'm tripping. If I'm tripping and y'all in chat know that to be a common play, let me know. Because I've never heard of those two moves. Maybe Feather Dance. But I've, like, never heard of those two moves being used out there. Especially for Staraptor. Like, I don't know. But one thing I have heard, though, is that people will run moves like that on, or they were thinking of running it, on, like, Whimsicott. So you can use it, have your Whimsicott use, like, Charm on your Staraptor and give it a ×2 attack boost. I have considered that. I have. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. Because that could be kind of neat for showing it off. I might do that in the videos version, though. We'll see. I'm not positive. I might try and do something like that to give it some juice. Now, oh, you're saying to run. I see what you're saying. So you were saying, like, to have one of the other ones work as a boost similarly. Yeah. That's okay. That's what you're talking about. I thought you were saying to put that on Raptor, which I think the first half of your message was saying. And then the second half was about using other Mon. That is interesting. Scary Face Grimmsnarl could give it the speed, which is nice, but on a Tailwind team, I find it to be kind of unnecessary. But, like, Charm, Feather Dance on someone else, I see the appeal behind that. Can Aerodactyl learn Feather Dance? What would I switch out, though? Protect? That could be scary. But I'll take a look. But, in any case, let me run to the restroom real quick. We'll either switch up Staraptor a little bit, or we'll try a different Mon. If you want to see a different Mega, though, instead of Staraptor, let me know in chat. Do you want to see Staraptor go again, or do you want to see someone new? You guys let me know if you have an opinion, and I'll BRB. All right, we're back. So let's see what we got in chat. We all want to see this before? Hell no. Mega Phalanx could be cool. I don't think anyone's trying it really. Agreed, dude. Mega Pyro has been heavily underrated with base Ninetales and your neutral fire moves get stab and 30% boost, special attack stat, and high speed, and it looks great. I can see that. Okay, I can see that too. Yeah, that could, you know, you're kind of right though. There's some combos with that. Definitely. You could also run it with Typhlosion gets Drought, doesn't he? Couldn't you do like Typhlosion Eruption? No, he doesn't get Drought. What the hell? He just works with a Drought Pokemon. Yeah, he gets Eruption, but he doesn't get Drought. Torkoal is the one who does get both. How fast is Pyroar? I have to transfer over a Pyroar. Okay, well, let's... Again, I do want to show off Staraptor with the boosts. Mega Sceptile gets Earth Power now. Mega Sceptile, I just watched a whole video from M&J about how Mega Sceptile is dog shit. And he's kind of right. But, I mean, that could be cool. I'm not against doing a Mega Sceptile video if I can make it work. I feel like there are people better than me who are going to be able to get a team for this guy. I do want to see the Raichus. I fought one Raichu, and I cooked it. It hit a Fake Out on me. I protected the Zap Cannon, and I one-shot it. So, I'd like to see both of them in action at some point, definitely. All right. We'll go with that first thing, with the first suggestion then. Let's try out Mega Phalanx, and then we try out Mega Pyro as well. I'll have to transfer one. Now, here's the question, guys, right? Here's what we have to figure out. Exactly. Torkoal wants... Exactly. That's why I was thinking he wouldn't work on there. You want to see Raichus as well, Geek? Okay. So we can do some of them. Let's try to do a little something. So Phalanx, his whole thing is now having Defiant when he Mega Evolves. What about before that? He can also run Defiant. So he keeps Defiant. This is good because against Incineroar and all the Intimidate that we're running, this guy can get juiced, right? It can get juiced. You also, if you lower one of its other stats, it boosts by 2. So Intimidate will make this guy stronger. Let me see his BST. I agree with that about the Raichus, yes. Let's take a look at Phalanx's stats. Base and then higher, right? How fast is this guy? Or base and Mega. So base, he got a 75 speed. Mega Phalanx goes up to 100. So not mega slow. He does have kind of an awkward level speed stat, in my opinion. Really defensive, not special defensive. Okay. Grimmsnarl does have some new stuff, which could be cool, definitely. We should think, right? What makes Phalanx stronger? 1. And then 2, what makes... You could skill swap Intimidate onto the opposing Pokemon and boo. I've seen that on YouTube Shorts. I like what you're thinking, Poisonous Strawberries. I like what you're thinking. Why not? I believe I have Weird Ear in here somewhere. Maybe I skimmed over it. Let's see. I could have swore I did, though. I don't have Weird Ear in here yet? What? Okay, I'm going to have to go fish form a little bit. I could have swore I had a Weird Ear. Okay, we'll come back. I'll go check. Well, I got like a 1 summon or 2 real quick. Let's see if we can pull him. If not, I might have one in Arceus. I might. But no promises. I got basically 2 summons. I got a normal. Do I have any Psychic Affinity? I got a normal and a Psychic. All right, let's try it. Its speed is 75 before Mega Evolving, 100 after. Huh, there's Staraptor. No on those. There's Slowbro. Oh, we didn't have Ninetales, but there it is, so I should grab that, right? There's Renurigus, which can be cool. Let's grab the Ninetales. Alright, let's try again with a Psychic. Come on. Show me the Weird Ear. Maybe I temporarily owned Weird Ear. Maybe that's it. No. Damn. Yeah, no, he's on this. Yeah, I was hoping so too, but no, he's kind of got an awkward one. Who do I take from this? Am I finally gonna get Musharna? I'm about to temporarily get Musharna. I heard Weavile could actually be kind of a sleeper. I saw a video on him too. Give me the Musharna then. Yeah, give me the Musharna. Just give it a trial period. I'll buy it later if I want it, but just get this thing on my face. Should we do a third just for the road? Okay, sure. I don't have any tickets, but we'll do a third just for the road. Why not? Why not? Just, you know, maybe Word Ear will pop up. You know, some plot armor. There was no plot armor to be found. I hate Toxapex, dude. I do not want that thing. I'm a big hater. Oh, boy. Well, I guess I'll take it temporarily. Oh, disgusting. Does Phalanx get Lash Out? We can check. Alright, so unfortunately, we can't do that right now. I'm pretty sure I don't have one, tragically, with Skill Swap for Intimidate. That would be pretty strong. I might have to go grind one up on Arceus, because, like, I do have one on, I think, one account. But even then, I'm not sure. I might have to swap it up. We'll see. What does Phalanx need? And also, how do we counter the meta? So we also asked about his Lash Outs. Let's take a look. Does he get Lash Out? He does have Endeavor, funny enough. Okay. Obviously, no Retreat. Can't forget that. That's pretty good for him. If we ever, you know, if we get the chance to get it off. He does not get Lash Out, no. Smart Strike, Iron Defense, Impact Price, Stop to hit Endeavor, PL4. Couple of neat-ish things. Nothing like crazy. He does have Rock Slide. That's not bad. And then Defiant, if you lower your own, it's not going to proc. What would we run? Brick Break is actually a sleeper pick for these screens. That's a sleeper pick. Okay, I have a couple of ideas. He could be breaking screens. He has no retreat. Endeavor's debatable. He could run Protect potentially if needed. There's a couple of things that that could be useful. So we have a couple options here. Couple options. First Impression. He does also get First Impression, yes. Does Firework for Teammate uses a move that lowers your stats? I believe it does. I believe it does if it's a teammate, just not if it's yourself. Let me make sure, though. Defiant, when it has any of its... Oh, no. They changed... Well, no, they changed it eventually, but it got nerfed in Gen 9, apparently. Or at least the wording got improved. So, it only goes up when its stats are lowered by an opponent. It'll proc. So... It will not activate if you lower your own stats or if it's by an ally. That's scary. That takes out a lot of the control for us, tragically, dude. So the Weird Ear strat is potentially one of the best you can get on this guy. Potentially is. Okay. I'm not against that. First Impression's a great move, but on Phalanx, he's not usually in the field. Yup, I agree with that. So, I don't think there's another way to do, like, Skill Swap Intimidate in the way that we want to. Now, of course, well, there's a couple of things we could do. I don't remember, like, there's, like, some of those gimmicky huge power strats, right? Where you, like, Skill Swap off huge power one way or another. I don't remember, like, what Pokemon are responsible for that, though. That'd be kind of funny to see huge power Phalanx. But if I focus up... What do we need? Well, we want to have him be kind of an Incineroar deterrent. There are a lot of other Intimidators out right now, so we, in theory, do want to just deter that as a whole and let him kind of cook in that means. Even if his ability isn't going that much, if we get the Omni boost of him staying in, that would be good. But we do also need to keep this guy safe on that turn. So a Fake Out user would be really good, so we could fake someone out, and then we can set up, right? So who do we want to run as a Fake Out beside them? Yeah, it's Mega Starmie, so it wouldn't work on him. Exactly. That's what you do, is you can't really do that. No, you both are right. You both are right. You both are right. That was trying to remember who was responsible for the gimmick. It is Starmie. So, does Grimmsnarl get Fake Out? I know you guys have been wanting to see him. He does. So we could do Grimmsnarl as another Mon. He also helps for, like, enemy Staraptors. If we do Prankster... Kangaskhan Fake Out. That's another good one. I agree with that. I could put both on there. I do have a good Kangaskhan I really like. But if we want to run support as well on this guy, we could run Fake Out. I want Screams. I was thinking of doing Sableye, but this guy could do it instead. We get Reflect, Light Screen, Spirit Break, which this would be bad. Well, no, it wouldn't, because it's going to do good damage to Skarmory, while it's also going to... Skarmory. Staraptor. It's going to do good damage to Staraptor while also doing some work. Could run a super gimmicky Spathra and a coaching strap, but we get countered. Potentially, yeah, I can agree with that. Iron Ball Trick? Maybe. So this guy is predominantly an attack mon. What are his base stats? Coaching Sneasler and a Spathra, Baton Pass the boost on Phalanx. I see what you're kind of talking about. Yeah, it would be tricky, but it's not impossible to get that off. I see what you're talking about. I wanted to look at Grimmsnarl. Let me see. Stats. It's got a 95, so yeah, like, we could do Dazzling, but it wouldn't be that good. So I do think we could do something like this. He'll be my screen setter. He has Spirit Break for a couple of counters as necessary, plus just scaring them. And it should allow Phalanx to look really good with both these defenses boosted. So that could be nice. Let's see if we do Wilderness Reports. There's a lot of fast opponents, but I could see really good. Talon's pretty common. It's trying to help with the vision. I see what you're talking about. Thank you, CT. At least you're honest. He would run it. I kind of like it on this guy. I kind of don't want to buff his attack, though. I kind of think I just want to make a tanky one. I don't even think I need speed when he's mostly getting these as priority anyway. I think I just want... We'll do, like, 2 points in attack. But I think I want this kind. And then up defense, down special is pretty good. Up defense, down special. Yeah. I could see that. And I kind of want to try this Prankster on there. So let's try it. Use a training ticket. And let's see what he can do as the second pick. I like what he does. I think I want to try out Prankster Grimmsnarl as my screen setter Fake Out Mon and let him do some work here. So we do have a little bit of support there. Now we said Kangaskhan. I heard Kangaskhan earlier. I liked that. Let me find my Kangaskhan. This one. I have a Fake Out Last Resort Scrappy Kangaskhan. I love this guy, dude. I have it low speed, though, because it was originally being run on a Trick Room team. These guys, unfortunately, all have middling speed, but we are going to want to run a little bit of speed control on here. We're going to want some Tailwind. Question is who? I could bring Arrow back. Aerodactyl, still really good on there. I could do Corviknight as a Tailwind setter as well. Maybe. Corviknight's not bad. Okay, now what is Phalanx's kind of like worst picks in the meta? It's like we know King Gambit's really good. We're going to King Gambit. We don't really have... We have a little bit of something for Garchomp with a Grimmsnarl and the like a little bit to counter Garchomps. We do need a weather Pokemon to counter the weather. We do need that. I could just do Charizard again as like a backup Mega, but I kind of want a weather setter that's not, and it could do Ninetales. I'm not running a Abomasnow. I am debating. Could also consider Superior. I mean, that's a mix-up for sure. Superior, Choice Scarf.
plus Contrary Leaf Storms. It could already be set up by Grimmsnarl, at least having the screens up, which would be a help. I mean, I'm definitely down for that on his own team. I'm not against it on this one, though. I definitely did want to do like a superior video. It's just that the new megas are more hype right now for like video content. So there's that. Politoed. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Yes, my boy Politoed. Okay. Yeah, we can do Politoed. I am a fan of my boy. Politoed. Superior, especially with rain. You know what? Why not? Superior. I'm not going to promise it'll stay because it might get swapped. Serena is also like Loki, kind of a cool pick just because of its ability. I really do like some of those mon, but since you guys asked, we can do a little superior. I've been waiting for a chance to use it anyway. So we'll do a little superior, see if we can get a little something off. A little superior in the rain with screens. Should be able to do a little something. And we want one more mon. I had one on the mind just now. I'm kind of like, I got a few different picks though. So like, coaching Lucario. I do have one who's set for that. Where is he? I know I have 2 Lucarios. Did I redo him? I could have swore I had 2 Lucarios. I do. This one can run Choice Scarf and coaching if we do want it on Phalanx, but like, it might be a little much. He can be kind of a good pickup or a good insert. I had some other... Oh, Talonflame was an underrated Tailwind setter. That's what we need, a Tailwind setter, right? Talonflame on this team? Now, it is rain, but there are going to be times where we don't bring the rain. Could Talonflame be good here? Something with a fast, eerie impulse for Superior? I don't know about that. Remember, it's not a Superior team. I'm throwing Superior on because it happens to work well, but I'm not going to buff it too much more. This is still Phalanx's team. I want to make sure Phalanx's stuff comes first. I did want a Tailwind setter. Another option would be another Rain Pokemon. I could run Talonflame Tailwind. I could throw Aerodactyl back on here because Aerodactyl does still do a lot in this meta. I don't know. Tailwind or Arrow? Or Talonflame or Arrow? That's what I'm predominantly thinking right now. I also considered like Basculegion because I feel like it plays really good in this meta right now. Basculegion mixing with the Rain team. The Mice for redirection. For Follow Me. That is relatively true. They would just kind of get sacked for it, though. But you're right about Friend Guard. No, you do make a good point. You do make a good point. But if I don't want to run both the normals, I would swap Kangaskhan for the Mice. But you do make a point there. Okay, I'll put... If the Mice suck, I'll put Kangaskhan back. How about that? I have used Kangaskhan in other videos before, too. I've gotten some content in it. So, let me see what we get here with the Mouse Hold. Give me Mouse Hold. Give me one more. Again, I do want some speed. If you want Tailwind really bad, you can swap Poly for Pelipper. My thought process was probably just Ice Wind to kind of bypass Tailwind or force switches for speed. I kind of see what you're saying. So instead of making us faster, we're just kind of making them slower. You might honestly be right about that. Okay. In that case, then, let's run... I'm thinking either Basculegion or Caledon for the mixing with the Rain. Or my male Basculegion's up here somewhere. Yeah. Basculegion, like, the Wave Crash would be good. But I low-key feel like I throw on our Caledon on this team. We've been seeing him go crazy today, too. He is nuts. Give me the Steel and Dragon for this. Makes sense. Yo, I'm not putting on Sivipore. Y'all gotta give it up, bro. Alright, I'm gonna do our Caledon first. If I feel like I really need the tailwind, I'm going to come back and throw one on. This is very experimental, okay? It's very experimental. All right, now we got to train them up. Some of these are already done. Some of these aren't. So let's get full links going, right? For a fighting move, I want to run. I'm actually thinking of doing Brick Break over even something like Close Combat. It doesn't hit that hard, but it does smash the screens, which are common. But I could do... Let's see how many moves I need. I could do Brick Break plus Close Combat, which lowering my defense is something, but like at the same time, I'm going to be having the screens up. I didn't hear anything about Simipour going crazy in the tournament, but if you know, then for sure tell me, dude. Lunge, protect, no retreat. For the debuffs as well. I could see it. Protect, no retreat. You know what? I'm going to trust in Close Combat. I'd like the Screen Breaker. I would. Let's see if I regret it. For now, I'm fine with this. Up speed, up attack is probably fine. I want Adamant. This guy isn't primarily fast. I could just do up defense. I could. Which I didn't hear anything about it, so because I'm gonna hate and I'm gonna deny the truth of that until I'm proven wrong. Big W, right? I can see Lunge having value for the weakening. Close Combat, potentially sweeping. Screens helping us set that up. And then he could have a high attack stat. Mr. Phalanx, how high does it go? He gets to a 135, so it's respectable. But he does get 100 speed when Mega Evolved. So, okay. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this. All right, Phalanx, I'm counting on you, bro. I don't know how this is going to go, man. No one expects him to be crazy, but I hope we can make him look pretty decent. Why don't I just go to training him? And then we need to obviously give him his Mega Stone. I also don't have a secondary Mega on this team. That's a bit of a problem, right? I don't have a second Mega, so it's clear my Mega is Phalanx. I have my doubts on Mega Malamar being good, given that it still has Contra and people are mourning that a lot, but we'll see. I always found it to be an amusing gimmick, but I know it's not that good. Did I not buy Phalanxite? Damn it. Alright, let me go get it. Yeah, Mega Steel Toxpex in top 4 in both is absurd. Yeah, he found a way to make it work nicely. That's the type of like cool team building I always like to see. Definitely so. There's Phalanxite. Mr. Phalanx. A lot of items here. Alright, Grimmsnarl, I gave you what I like. I could, you know, you guys want to see a new item at play? Why don't we give it the Light Clay? Why not? Let those screens really last. Okay. Mouse hold. Y'all aren't tanking, but we could do the citrus. They get hit by the attack, hopefully live. Or they could do sash. We'll do sash. Polly, you're going to have the citrus. Do I need to retrain the mouse hold? Yeah, I haven't used them before. Alright, Pop Bomb is fine. Follow me. They can be a weather user. It's kind of interesting. They're an interesting fake Tearsmon as well, funny enough. through trying to being original team within twice recently, and both times were within a week. Cybertron built the same team, and actually I just look basic. Oh, that's tragic, man. Sorry to hear it. Oh, this guy, honestly, they get charm. They don't get like the super speed with it, but they could be a kind of interesting pairing for the Conjuring Mon, right? They can Thunder Wave, speed control. After you, they can do tidy up and swap, which is kind of cool. Feint for getting through protect is kind of cool. Smashes through that. Super Fang, half of its HP. That can be kind of neat depending on the mon. A lot of cool moves on this guy. I'm kind of like underrating their moveset a little bit, I think. Mix up. Should I have them be a mix up Rain Dance setter? I could. Yeah, good job, man. And, you know, even if they thought about it later, you still got it first in your mind, and that's all that matters, really. No Retreat's got the coolest animation in the game right now, arguably. Really? Okay, it's cool to hear. Oh, what is it? Oh, you can see the moves people use the most? What the hell? What did I just hit? I didn't even know this was a thing. Follow me and protect. You got Super Fang. Beat up is what they're running? Probably for gimmick. Pop Bomb, Encore Taunt. A little bit of Feint, some Helping Hand, and some mix-up Rain Dance. I'm not the only one who thought about that. A lot of people did, which I guess makes it less of a mix-up. Low Sweep also lowers speed. That'd be good speed control, too. You know what? I'm going to do them as Rain Dance. Pop Bomb, Follow Me, and I'm going to do Super Fang. Oh, you can see the most used stats as well? That's cool. It's very cool. Let's do Super Fang for this. They have Technician. We can do Friend Guards, what we want. Friend Guard for protecting. And then they're not really tanks is the thing, right? It's like they can be a different opener instead of my screen setter. Interesting. Okay. I don't even do damage, though. Speed doesn't matter that much either. It does a little bit. How fast are they? How fast is Mousehold? $111? Honestly, not bad. You know what? We'll do up speed then. Probably gonna make them a max speed. And then give me HP. Trying to make them just a little bit bulkier on that end. The screens will hopefully help the other stuff if we need it. Give them like a 2 attack. And then give it up speed, down special attack. Give me a Jolly. Okay. All right. I kind of like what this guy can do. I like a little bit of gimmick. Some cheesy bite flinches. I'm not fishing for that. There's no way I'm getting that off. I just don't trust myself. King's Rock, Pop Bomb, Flinch Cheese. Is King's Rock in this game right now? We could check. But yeah, dude, I'm not getting those flinches off. Unless it has something that raises its odds of flinching, I'm not even bothering. Alright, let me see. Is King's... I don't have King's Rock here. What would that be in? Like here? It is King's Rock. I mean... If I was running a Tailwind team, you really could try and fish that out. You could. I feel... But, okay, remember, though. This is for Phalanx right now. But keep that in mind, okay? If I don't do it on this stream, save that for a comment. I think I did a singles video on Mousehold before. I could do another one trying to go for those cheeky flinches in like a Tailwind setup, Pop Bomb, King's Rock. We could do it. With Gravity Sableye? Wait, why Gravity? Am I tripping on why Gravity is part of that? Same I was running Rock Slide to King's Rock, disgusting flinch odds. I kind of like that, though. I like it. I like it. We can definitely do it. I think not on this team, since his whole point for now is just being the follow me for Phalanx, but I do like it. What did y'all say to give this guy? Was it Scarf? It was Scarf, right? I'm gonna do Scarf, Leaf Storm. I do gotta change this guy up. Leaf Storm. What else we got? What's gonna help us here? Oh, it boosts accuracy. Okay, thank you. That makes sense.
Are we really going to be doing anything else with this guy? I can agree with that, yeah, in the Wood Scarf. So we really just want other powerful moves that can try to finish off with if it needs to. Let's do Dragon Pulse. Dude, he's got like no moves, dude. This guy's moveset sucks. This guy's got nothing. Yeah, exactly. I don't want Glare and Synthesis with Scarf. Maybe Knockoff? Maybe? I mean, I could just have him come out and be doing, like, a debuff Breaking Swipe. I could do that. Gastro Acid takes away their ability. Oh, what about it? Let me see. I mean, shit, I don't got anything better to add. I don't really have anything better. Oh, there was, I guess, Giga Drain as well, but, like, why would I use anything besides Leaf Storm, right? Sure, dude. I could have done also just had to be a second screen setter if I needed it. Just come out and drop it, but mostly I'm just using Leaf Storm, dude. That's most of what we're doing. Up special attack, down attack. Max special. I want max speed. A little bit of special is fine. Contrary. What are they running? Let me see the common moves. Some with Glare. Dragon Pulse. Some with Taunt. I thought about Leech Seed, some stuff like this. There is the screen setters as well. Dragon Pulse being a secondary mix-up makes sense. In case I just throw it out, Choice Scarf, get the Glare. I mean, I could just... You know what? No. I'm going to switch it off for Glare. I am. I see the appeal for speed control. Especially when we're not running Boost. Let me get Glare. Breaking Swipe, I kind of still like. I could do another screen, but I'll keep it like this. 250 to change it later is fine. Let's do Glare instead. I kind of like what we got here. I like this. I like this. Okay. This looks pretty good to me. I'll have to edit this. I haven't teamed this whole time, but editing this won't be too hard. Superior is just a worse Appleton? Worse Appleton? No way. No way. Come on. I can't be saying that. This one was a really unique Arcalodon. I think he was Choice Scarf when I used him before. This time, let's do the Leftovers classic play. Because he's stamina. Let's give him Leftovers. Alright. That works. Alright, let's try it. Let's go take it and have some fun. No one's a channel member of these, Mon. Nope. Alright, let's see how we do, man. We might get cooked. I don't know. But chat, we came up with this, man. Let's see what we could do. Let's see what we could do with it. Give me this team. Alright, Phalanx. Now, again, there are some weaknesses on this team. One of the first to go is probably Superior. Because that should be either a Tailwind setter or a secondary Mega. Is really what Superior should be. But we're going to try it out to start. Let's see if we can get any use with it. And give it like a 3 strikes kind of thing, maybe? See how we do. See if they get out. We can only hope for the best. We can only hope for the best. Alright. Classic Sun team. So we wouldn't mind having Politoed in the back. Charizard, not the best enemy for Phalanx. You know what? Immediately over Lunge, I'm regretting not putting on Rock Slide, and I think I might make that change. But Lunge might work some of the other ones, so we'll see. But Rock Slide on this guy could be really good. Do I just start Grimmsnar or do I start you? Honestly, though, they might not suspect the Rain Dance play, but I also have Politoed for this. We can flinch you. I am a little worried about the debuff, but if it does start Incineroar, we're proccing Defiant right away. Grimmsnarl, let me get Politoed, and let me get one more. Our Challon is not good in this team, really. Near Superior. Let's do Mousehold. I think. This could be tough. Now, I could start Mousehold too, but I want the fake out setup first. So, there's going to be an experiment, and also I might just switch out Grimmsnarl or Politoed right away. So, let's see it.
Let's see it. Let's see it. I'm sure this is a unique team from their point of view, right? They're probably not used to seeing something like this. Charizard Admirer, my boy. That's what we're talking about. And there's Charizard and Incineroar. Hey, it's what we wanted. First time. Watch this. There's the Intimidate. And guess what? That's a tiny Grimmsnarl. We get Defiant. Okay, really good. Really good. All right. We're going to Mega Evolve right away. We're going to No Retreat. Oh, the Incineroar might go from... No, I have... Oh, I don't know, actually. We'll see what happens here. I'm a little scared if they... Charizard, is he one-shotting, though? He's a special attacker. We'll see. They might hit Phalanx with the fake out. Hopefully they do that over Grimmsnarl. Let's go for Charizard. You feel like you use Aerodactyl? I agree. I did think Aerodactyl was a good pick. I agree with that. Definitely. Aerodactyl is I'll probably run Mega Aerodactyl instead as my secondary one. Let's see. This is going to be make or break. Phalanx might still get one shot. It depends on who that fake out is for. There's my boy, though. My boy. I'm so glad to see him. I've grown on this mod so much since he got a Mega. They went for Phalanx. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but could be worse. Okay, now here's what we do, right? We will do the No Retreat again. And I'm going to swap Politoed. That's what we do next. And now we're going to get, hopefully, off something kind of nice. Now, of course, he might be going for a flying move, but we'll see. They might double up Phalanx. Might have been a better light screen right there, but okay, we do get No Retreat off first. That is a really cool animation. Okay, everything gets boosted. There's Heat Wave. Okay, well, we eat that. A little bit more than I would have liked. Ooh. But we're tanking whatever this guy does, right? Flare Blitz in a Politoed. Perfect. Okay. Hold on. We're looking really good right now. We're looking really good right now. All right. Let's get this started. We can go ahead and close combat the Incineroar. I expect to swap. Don't know what, though. And we will Muddy Water the field. They're definitely swapping out Charizard. We got to keep Phalanx going as long as we can. Toxapex, okay. Goodbye, Incineroar. You're chopped. Okay, see? Exactly. Rock Slide would have been nice. I think I'm going to run that over Lunge. It does work really well in this meta. I see the appeal behind Lunge, but I feel like Rock Slide is better on this guy. Oof, unfortunately, we gave him a free swap back into Charizard with that. There's Charizard. Question is Grimmsnarl living a swap into a Heat Wave? I think I need to protect. And then I could swap Mousehold as well, who will guaranteed live one. But I think I'm going to test Grimmsnarl living this. Let me see his stats. He's tankier. I'm going to see. This might be a bad play. Let's see what happens. Miss Grimmsnarl would be amazing. No. All right. Is he dead? No. He tanked that really well. Now, is he getting doubled? They went for the second slot with Infestation. Really? Does that mean he can't switch? If so, that's fine. Oh, okay. Let's test it. So if I try... I'm going to have to kind of bet on this close combat in a Charizard. If I try and swap, can he into Politoed? Yeah, he can't. Okay. Then plan B. I thought that was a chance. I knew it was probably going to go for something like that. We will Light Screen and hope for the best. He protects? Okay. And it Toxics him. Smart move. I gotta just do as much damage as possible then until it's over. Grimmsnarl still alive? Okay. Do I set the Reflect too? I don't know. Let's still try it in a Charizard, see how much damage we do. ×2 boosted. Could have also used Fake Out that first turn that he was back in. Could have Fake Out last turn, but it wouldn't have mattered because I probably would have gone for Charizard and he would have protected and it would have been worse, so. I'll just set the Reflect anyway on the way out. I don't think we're going to do much of any damage to that Charizard, but maybe we should double up. But he's probably going to Heat Wave, so let's just Reflect. Probably so. They swap it instead. Okay. In a Sneasler? Well, I guess it was right I did the Reflect. How much damage? Whoa! Okay. Good job, Mega Felix. Nice one shot. Okay. I like that. That was a good one by him. Good news is he can't swap out Charizard again. So once it comes in, it's locked in with the sun. Yeah, we are definitely getting worn down, though. He's going to protect next turn on Charizard. I want to say definitely. So I think we just kind of slam into the Toxapex, double up. Let's go Mousehold. Let's see him. It's going to be a little close, and there's a chance. All right, let's go close combat in a Toxapex plus. Ooh, if only I had time to stall it, I could have done Super Fang, but let's just Pop Bomb. And let's go for it. It protects, okay, good read. Good read. Unless it's double protect, that'd be bad. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, double up into the Toxapex. Good damage. Okay, for a Toxapex, I'm taking that as good damage. And let's Pop Bomb. How many are we hitting? That's terrible damage. Okay, 2, 3, 4. There's a crit there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that was really good. And then Mousehold's infested. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that we're down there. Goodbye, Phalanx. I think Phalanx did really good. I liked that. I like that as a good start for him. Let's see if we can bring this home. That thing probably has recovered. Oh, boy. That could be really bad. But if we hit it first, we'll be okay. And we probably just win. Let's Muddy Water and Pop Bomb into the Toxapex. We have to stop the thing from healing and stalling, dude. I hate Toxapex. I really do. It's one of my, like, top in... When it comes to competitive, it's one of my top 10 most hated. I know. Wide Guard? Oh, it blocked the Muddy Water. Okay. Fair enough. And we missed. Wow. That was really bad. And then Weather Ball into the Mousehold. Is he down? No. Okay, no, definitely not. He tanked. Wide Guard makes sense. I'm not entirely taken aback by that. It's just really bad for us, man. Oh, boy. We're in a tough spot. 1v1, I think Polito can take it. I've got a Helping Hand, Mousehold, and Pop Bomb. And this has to hit or we lose. That's the game. Boom. Right there. If this misses, we lose the game. Helping Hand, Pop Bomb has to down that Toxapex right now, or it's GG's. But not on Phalanx, though. Phalanx did really good. And it was a really bad team for him, too. Okay. Helping Hand. Pop Bomb. He hits. Oh my gosh, we need enough, too. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! All right. Good work. Good work, guys. Good work. The Water Heat Wave? Mousehold does go down.
But I think we win this one-on-one. That was a crit on him, too. And a burn on Polly? That's not good. That's not good. That might be his best chance, but I think we win this regardless. I think we still win this. Even with burn. Oof. I still have my berry as well, so no, we should have this. We should have this. Just don't miss. Just please don't miss. That burn was lucky. Parasong and Hypnosis? No, I do not. Parasong is fine in a team built around it. I don't think it's that good normally. Oh, I'm glad you're a fan of it. You're not one-shotting me, Charizard. No way, right? Can you just, like, give up, man? I still have the berry. I know. There's still a way we can lose for sure, CT. Definitely. Especially if we miss over and over, we could be in a tough spot. But it's our only chance. We're in a good spot, dude. The only way we lose is to luck, and to that, I throw my hands up, you know? I feel satisfied. There's the Weather Ball. Okay, that's what they thought was their best damage. That's enough for the berry. Not very much damage. Good point on the Parasong. Hit. Great damage. Okay, that should be the win. Yep, alright. Should be the win. There's nothing he can hit us with that's going to down us here. I don't think he'd down us in 2 turns. I think it would take 3. So we need another double miss to lose this, dude. But this guy is determined, man. He's preying on it. Stalling with the burn, bro. He's so determined. I gotta respect it. He wants this win so bad. There's the rain. Ooh, he's waiting out the rain, too. Okay, hold on. Ooh, light screen. Ooh, he had light screen, too. Hold on. But Heat Wave isn't downing here, right? So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, what? This is just a normal type one, isn't it? Why would he do that? Game, I won. There ain't no I would have won this game, Bobber. I did win this game with my set. We will take that easy, bro. He was stalling and praying for the RNG. Let's go, Polly. It's my boy right there. I switched up on Politoed. I was not a Politoed fan before Champions. I'll tell you that. I definitely hit a switch up. People are like, you weren't an OG Politoed fan? You are right. I was not. But he's convinced me. He's convinced me. I'm glad to be able to use him again. All right, Ultra Ball. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know why. Like, maybe the Heat Wave would have been better there. I don't know. But his set was pretty tough. I don't know, dude. I don't know why he Weather Balled. He was, I guess he was running what? Heat Wave, Protect, Weather Ball. What was his last move? I don't know what the last move was, but he wasn't doing good. I'll tell you that. All right, what else in here? Yeah, I agree with the Parasong critique. Muddy Water instead of Weather Ball because it hits everyone, and it's boosted by the rain, so it's actually pretty decent for damage dealing. Weather Ball is a fine alternative. Like, you could do either one, but Muddy Water has its appeals. And you could have won that turn of Parasong. I mean, yeah, but again, how many situations? Like, it's like saying, you could say a number of battles, be like, oh, if you had this really niche move in this situation, you'd win. I don't think that's really a good logic behind running a move, right? Unless you're just running a gimmick, which is Parasong. But then that's why you make a Perish team more often than not, or at least like Wolfie's Perish Trap. You know, Perish Song by itself ain't the infamous killer. It's Perish Trap that starts doing some work. Stab Fire, out damage even with a water resist. Agreed. You hate not 100% action move. That's fine. I know a lot of people do. I totally get that. But they are decently common in the doubles and in competitive for people running that. Like, you know, because the spread damage can just be so worth it, you know? I've seen that being most people's reasoning, and I agree with that. The spread damage is very, very worth it. But of course, when you miss and lose to it, it doesn't feel so worth it then. Let's not let that distract us from the GOAT Phalanx, though. He went crazy in that battle. He did a really good job. So I really liked what Phalanx was bringing to the table. He really helped out there. Even in a match that, again, was... Oh, whoa. Cancel. I see the appeal behind Lunge, but I honestly like Rock Slide better. If I'm mistaken, and, like, I see a situation where, like, I really needed Lunge, I'll put it back. Let's see. Give me Rock Slide. I'll just spend the 250. Because I'm really thinking that could be good. All right, see, Parrot Song can be good in 2v2 endgame. I mean, yeah, okay, sure. This has some viability when you're 3v2 the trap opponent. Exactly. I wouldn't run it, but he has a point in there. Sure. And if you like Parrot Song, man, go sing your heart out with Parrish. Yeah, the early kill on Sneasel was crazy. Very much agreed. That was very nice. So sure, man. We can agree to disagree. I don't like it, and I don't see it either. Like, I don't see anybody running any Parrish. I don't find it very threatening either. But in that situation, if you want to build for it, go to town. You know what? Go for it. Okay, so this is immediately a weakness in this team, by the way, in this fight, because that's Raichu, and he just came out today, but we don't have much of an answer for Raichu unless we fake out slap him. Now, the screen might also help, so that's good. I could sack my mouse hold too and get the setup, but I think he's too fast. I just have to try and take him out. So it could be a little tricky. Our Caledon might be good too because of resistance. So let's do... Who are they opening? We got Bastilegion on this team. Incineroar. Hopefully they open up with Sinistra, Garchomp, Staraptor. What a team, dude. They're probably not bringing both Staraptor and Raichu. Let's do Phalanx plus one of these two. Follow me for the setup. Is that for the best? I think so, but then like after we do that, are we even faster? No, so I think it's Grimmsnarl. Let's do Superior on this team, and actually I want to bring our Caledon even over Mousehold and Poly. I think so. We're gonna try it, especially with the potential of Bird. Actually, you know what? Switch out Superior, go Poly for our Caledon together. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try this. I don't know for sure. I can agree with that. They're probably bringing Bird. I could see a world where Raichu comes though, because I don't have anything threatening the Raichu that much either. I don't have much that's gonna stop that Raichu in his tracks. That thing could get rolling. You know what else is nice about Raichu? You don't really know which one it's bringing. Ooh, double Intimidate? Is that what I just saw? Oh, brother. Hold on. Is that double Intimidate? Defiant? And is that a second one? No, it didn't go off twice? Oh, whoa. Is this Raptor not Intimidate? It's not Intimidate. Was that what I just saw? It's not the Incineroar, it's not Intimidate, right? All right, but let's Mega. Let's no retreat. And let's fake out the Staraptor. Remember, our speed does jump up 25 points when we get this. So, pretty crazy stuff. Right prediction on the Bird, by the way. Good predict. Oh boy. Well, he did go for Grimmsnarl. Smart play. Brave Bird right into him. Oh. He's dead. That can happen. Because we're slower than the Incineroar, that's a point to be made. So I guess the right answer was Protect there or Reflect. Good to know. Let's go, Paulie. We're going to try to win this without bullets. They did run Reckless, dude. They ran Reckless on him. Nice mix-up. All right, Muddy Water, and let's set up the Reflect. I don't think it's over. Our Caledon is really good. Really good. So I still think there's a chance here, but that was terrible for Phalanx, man. He had one where he went crazy, and they had another where he went so bad. But that happens. Sinistra? Okay, fair enough. And then Hospitality on the stupid Bird. Like, if it's not on my team, it's a stupid Bird. And it stayed non-transformed. Hit the Brave Bird, switch Sinistra to heal, and then Mega. Yo, this guy knows what they're doing. That's a crazy strat. That is a crazy strat, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, come on. Close combat. Through my Reflect, almost down. And there's the... Oh, it crit! That's why! And there's the defensive boost. Oh, he's frying me, bro. He's frying me. This might be chop. That damage drop. You know, actually drop, baby? No. Alright, that's not good. Muddy. Oh, do I light screen? I feel like that brother is down regardless. Politoed is down regardless. It could miss, but like if they double into Politoed, he is cooked, right? Sorry, Spirit Break? I think I just Spirit Break. I'm gonna go for this draft to try and get a debuff. No, it's contrary. Oh, why did I? And it went for Grimmsnarl? Oh, it's so stupid of me, dude. If I get the debuff, he's going to get a buff from it instead. Oops. That's part of the new star. Oh, good damage. Whoa. Is that a crit? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Well, maybe this downs and I don't look stupid. Hey, I doubt it. There's Machagacha. Yo, goodbye, Polytoad. Yeah. What? Could he have lived that? I want to say no, but maybe. The opponent is evil? Yes, dude. That's a good strat. Good strat. Good strat. Oh, we got burned. Are you serious? We lost for that. That burned it. At least it buffed special. That's why I said it didn't matter earlier, right? We're chopped. We lost. We lost and we lost bad, dude. That bird was just like the final nail in the coffin. And I'm about to get hit by a they can't even like fear that I have protect anymore because what is Grimmsnarl gonna do? What is he gonna do? Alright, GG's. Yeah, it's an instant rage pattern, duh. That bird hurt, dude. I mean, it's okay. We're still low rank. It's not like it's going to be that big of a deal, but that's tragic. Roost. They're running Roost on it, too. It's a good team for Staraptor. Might take some notes. That's not a bad Staraptor team at all, man. But, like, Raichu would have come in and done a lot of work here. I saw a lot. I'm going to catch up on chat for this fight. Not the best, not the worst, not the best. Good damage, Grimmsnarl. Really showing him. Just try and get the KO, I guess. Spirit Break's gonna do nothing. What is he even here for, dude? Oh, just end my misery. Yup, there's the rage pattern. Just end it. And then I'm out there. Oh, no, this is gonna be fine. But oh, I got nothing. Am I getting one tap? No, probably two tap. Almost definitely two tap. This set is nasty. I didn't get to use this shit with Staraptor yet, but I have it on there. Is this one shot, Sinisha? No. Does my bird Spirit Break do it? Son. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. We live though. W stamina. W stamina, hold on. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Hey, we got the bird at the end of the day, right? No, we didn't. Oh my god! Get me out of this. Get me out of this battle, dude. No. No. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me, bro. You've got to be... Genuinely, what the fuck? What am I looking at? Like, are y'all... Why are y'all playing with me right now? What are we doing? Y'all are trolling. Y'all are mad trolling. And then I swap out the... Oh, fuck you, dude. Come on. Come on. Was that really... Oh, no, I swap out Sinistra. Was that really necessary? There we go. All right. Whatever. Whatever. GG's, man. That was bad from the start. Staraptor in a Phalanx opener. I guess the better play would have been using mouse hold follow me and just letting it die. I think so. I think so. Oh my god, that had me in tears though. What a battle. You can't make this up. You couldn't make any of that up. That was... This dude's had like the best battle of his life, genuinely. That was crazy. Whew. Okay. All right. I'm not going to fault the team too much for that. That was tough.
I'm not going to fault him too much. Phalanx is in a bad matchup when Skarmory is going to be everyone's favorite right now. He's in a tough spot. So we do want a more secure counter for the bird. Grimmsnarl would have probably downed it right there had he not gotten burned, though. And our Caledon is solid if you can get him out, but he kind of wants to be with Politoed as well. Rock Slide helps, but not when it's Mega. Aerodactyl would be a good one here over Superior, definitely. If I lose to another bird, I'm probably going to throw on Aerodactyl. And have Mega Aerodactyl be another option as well. Even if he doesn't Mega Evolve, he's still got some sauce. Oh, I got to catch him on chat, too. Let me see some of this. Someone asked about, like, a Pokerode question. I guess that, yeah, that's fine. You can ask me one Pokerode question. What do we got here? Let me make this team real quick. I'll keep talking more about that. Sun team. So we want Politoed in the back. How do we open this? I do like my setter into this. So give me you and give me these two. Again, same team. Let's try it again. If he's running a flying move, we're in trouble. Otherwise, not the worst spot for our boy. But I'm about to have to, like, Grimmsnarl's good with screens, but I'm about to start doing mouse hold over that. I might have to. Raichu got a lot of gas, but I'm surprised what you think. I think you just need it is still frail, but you need a real team to protect it. But its frailty will always be a big deal. I agree with that. What else? I know I was reacting to a lot of you guys' reactions in there. The Rooset's disgusting. Less close combat damage. Pop Bomb on our Caledon. Agreed. That could do nice. The survives were crazy. Yup, Birds of Menace. Contrary is real. Yup, Bulky Raptor can be disgusting. I agree. That team was just built around its survival and bulk and debuffing the enemy. And Reckless at the beginning too, dude. Like, that's what was really interesting. Reckless to just take out the KO and then swap? That's a new one for me. Charizard, Whimsicott. Okay, it's going to be Tailwind. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put Icy Wind on Politoed. Got that too. All right, let's do this. Let's no retreat. Well, you know what I could also do? You know what I'm going to do even over no retreat? I think I just take the Rock Slide. I think I'm going to do the Fake Out Rock Slide trying to take out Charizard right away. It might protect through Tailwind. That would suck. But let's see what happens. I'm going to try it. Because I do think Mega Phalanx, even without the setup, is going to be strong enough to one-shot this Charizard. With a Fake Out, definitely. Mega Phalanx! Let's see my boy! Let's see my boy. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Phalanx, if you get this one shot, you're goated. Did I just see a Moonblast from this thing fire into my Grimmsnarl? What? Rock Slide. Okay, we hit. And he does get the KO. Okay, Phalanx. Okay, Phalanx. I didn't expect the Moonblast. I think the guess from CT in chat makes sense. That we had good odds. He probably protected the Whimsicott. I didn't think he would go for the Moonblast, but that worked out nice. See, that's why Rock Slide is better. That's exactly why. Charizard is all over the place. Charizard is all over the place. Okay, who am I more scared of? We're in a really bad spot with Phalanx, I'm not gonna lie. Who do I have in the back? Politoed, our Caledon. We can... Okay, so what we want to do is... I am not scared of Whimsicott into my back that much. Let's take a... Honestly, just Rock Slide again? Let's just Rock Slide again. And let's set up the Reflect. I am more scared of the Basilisk than anything else. There's Last Respects. We live that. Definitely. Yep. Less than half of this. Did they double up, though, in the Phalanx? Oh, yeah, they did. Goodbye. Fair enough, fair enough. But that's actually not that bad. He did his job. We can work with that. What I want to do next is go Arcaladon. Let's see this. Go Arcaladon, right? I'm going to Flash Cannon Whimsicott, and I'm going to set up the Light Screen with Grimmsnarl. Because I am not scared of that Basilisk right now at all. Even Last Respects, we're going to eat that and get stamina boost. He can take out Grimmsnarl if he wants, but I'm still going to get my Prankster off, so I'm not in any real worry. And then when the time comes, Politoed will come out and I can Electro Shot. Moonblasting Grimmsnarl wasn't even your thoughts of things? Yeah, it was crazy. I made a Charizard Sun team yesterday and put H Power on Zard and it picked up Surprise Chaos opposing Zard Wise. That's a nice mix-up. I like that. I need to run just a Charizard team. It's just so overused. I love him. And he's not even my favorite one, but I just feel bad, dude. It's like, it's all you see is Zard, Zard, Zard. How many have we fought today alone? Like, everyone just wants to use the same thing. Tank this. Not as much as I would have liked us to tank it, but it could have been worse. And it then gets the Moonblast first. We lived this, right? Yeah, okay. That was scarier than I would have liked. Okay, maybe I should have been a little more worried. That was with the light screen? That's probably the only reason we lived. And we're slower now, though. Yikes. No, that might be really bad. Probably is really bad, because that Last Respects is downing through the buff? Garchomp. Maybe we do lose this. I'm gonna try and Dragon Pulse you. Yikes, no, I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. And then Spirit Break Bastion Legion. Let's see what happens. We didn't tank it. Okay, well, that's really bad. Yeah, we lost. Okay, well, I think I lost that from underestimating Whimsicott. I low-key thought we were in a good spot. W missed, though? Low-key thought we were in a good spot. I was incorrect. Right, decent damage, too. Yeah, I don't think there was... I can agree with that. I don't think it did get enough value in the end. And again, the lack of speed does hurt this team, definitely. Is he Scarf? If he's Scarf, I don't know. He might still be okay here. Let's see what happens. We do have a lot of defense on this Politoed right now. The one stitch spear in the back could have been nice. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But in the Charizard team, it was a big deterrent. How much should we eat? Dude, he just does... That damage is crazy through Reflect. And double up on Poly? It's Life Orb as well. Okay. We do hit both. Nowhere near enough damage on the Bastion Legion. Unless we get accuracy debuffs, we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Oh, yeah, Grimmsnarl. Yeah, we need a little bit more than that. Special attack drop's not going to be anything here. That's tragic. I do agree that Superior could have been nice there. But GG's. The speed is what really hurts us, too. Everything on his team was faster than us. So we couldn't really get much off, and we weren't tanking as well as I would have liked. I really would have liked a better tank there. Yeah. GG's, though. GG's. I do think that losing Phalanx early did hurt. He really is the best member of this team. But I really thought we were going to tank that better. Last Respects is really strong. Man, I know how strong it is, but I was probably underrating it a little bit. And then does that to take him out. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Wow, dude. It's just the damage we took. Like, damn, right? Like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? I feel like we should have ate some of that better than we did. I feel like we should have. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait. I'm going to edit the team. Let me edit the team real quick. Superior in the back there would have been nice. The other option was having Aerodactyl in the back. Wouldn't have been that good either. What I want to do is I'm going to get that speed control. Again, I am still thinking of also having, though, that Tailwind. That could have been good, too. And as an opener against Charizard could have been nice. I want to swap out Encore. They're against our Y teams. Talonflame would be better over Superior. I can agree with that, yeah. I can agree with that. Give me Icy Wind over Encore. Yes. And then I wanted a chance to use Superior, but he will get his own team one day. He will. Maybe we do run Talonflame. Again, I am thinking Aerodactyl as well. Secondary Mega and has that. Phalanx is not going to be that good in his RY without the surprise, but he did do good. But he got doubled up in the next one. You know what? I want that second Mega. Give me Aerodactyl. Give me Aerodactyl. Keep him with the moveset he has right now. And then I want to give him the Mega Aerodactyl. I'm going to try him. I need to buy it. Prio, Tailwind, Talonflame, and Phalanx could be a strong opener. I do agree with that, though. You're not wrong. It can be strong. If this doesn't work out well, I'm going to try that. We'll make that be the deal. Let's see. Am I, like, glazing over Aerodactylite? I sure am. There it is. Just saw it down here. Aerodactylite, let me see it. Okay. I got an achievement and a mission. You know what? Lapras hydro pumped me full of saline water into my sunburst. So I hate that. Please, Lapras, don't fill my... What the fuck are we talking about? Randomly? No context? Like, just... Okay. Alright. You know, to each their own, man. Thank you, Root Vegetable. Appreciate you sharing, man. I'm sure everyone does. I spent a lot of money in this game. 50,000 VP in a shop. Metagross is looking like a crispy one. I'm not buying that Premium Battle Pass. If you buy the Premium Battle Pass, you're not smart with money. I'll tell you that right now. It's not a good play to ever buy this right now. All right, let's try. Oh, whoa, whoa, where's the item? Yeah, I don't know why they're in alphabetical order. I don't either. All right, let's see it. All right, let's see. Another Grimmsnarl. A lot of setup. A Raptor. Okay. Honestly, Politoed or Caledon's a pretty strong opener into Staraptor. I think I'm not going to bring Phalanx in this round. I like Aerodactyl in the back. And do I want Mousehold or do I want Grimmsnarl? I do not want Pop Bomb into that thing. It's going to do no damage. Super Fang through that defense could be nice. Screw it. Let's try this. Let's try this. Yeah, if you really do just love that outfit, sure, man. But is it worth $10? Is it worth 10? Might be in Tim Raptor. If so, that's perfectly fine. They're probably going to run screens with Raptor. Not a bad play either. Yep. Fine with me. There's a Drizzle. You can set up the Light Scream. I'll be setting up too. You know what else I can do? I can do the Icy Wind speed control on this. I'm going to start off Icy Wind. And I'm going to go for the Electro Shot in the Staraptor. Could have tried to put to sleep too. They instantly go ahead and Mega Evolve. Here comes the close combats. We're not getting one tap though. This guy definitely wins one. There's the light screen. Yup, makes sense. What the fuck? Whoa! We did get one shot. We lost. Last time we take that shit like a million times better. What the hell happened here? And it's... Hey guys, you want to see a cool trick? What's this? No, I was playing. Alright. I guess, bro. Do I want to commit to this? I really, this whole plan banked on the fact that Arcana can eat one of those. Regardless of the Icy Wind. I thought he would live one. He didn't.
Yeah. I will. I'm gonna commit. Whoever loves it out for you. Okay, now we're in the chat. We are hating on the Dynamo Girl. Okay. Let's Hypnosis plus Super Fang. They're probably gonna reflect with Grimmsnarl, so yeah. See if we hit the Hypnosis. No, yeah, there's the hit. Yep, okay. We live! No, the monthly is 5, the pass is 10. Better than nothing. He missed it, Gnosis. We lost. We lost, my friends. There's not even a point in trying to sleep it now, I think. Is there? No, there is. Sleep it. Pop bomb while you're about to get popped by a close combat. Polytoad. Yo. Was that necessary? Let's go, Chippies. Where's the crit? Where's the crit? He been hitting him today. We missed twice. I was just having hypnosis, by the way. I see the irony, don't worry. It's not missed on me. It's not missed. Yeah, I see the irony. We lost, champs. There is no world. I should have put dual wing beat on him, actually, for specifically because he's here to counter the bird. I will do that after this. You said boost his speed again. Why not? Maybe I should. That might be a good idea, right? I'm just going to helping hand Rock Slide, and when it lives, I'm going to lose. Thumbs up. Mega Aerodactyl, though. Oh, let's go. He gets to make an appearance in the stream, man. Let's go. Let's go, Mega Aerodactyl. There's the helping hand. He's going to get it off, right? Right? Scary face. I stand fucking corrected. You know, I said no one's been running Scary Face that I've seen. What do you know? The first Scary Face to ever cross my path comes in today. I did not miss Staraptor. No, I only hit Staraptor for Chippies. The only Scary Face I've seen since this game came out in April just graced my screen. Not that it ended up mattering, because it really didn't. But are you serious? Like, you can't make this shit up, dude. You can't. You can't. All right, man. All right. Shit. What do I switch on Arrow? He does have my ability to set up Tailwind if I don't Mega Evolve him, by the way. Wide Guard was really useful for the Rock Slides, but that was when I was protecting from Rock Slide. It is a good move. It's either I get rid of Wide Guard or Protect. I'm going to keep Wide Guard. I like that mix-up. This could be stupid, but switch this out for Dual Wing Beat. And then Under is what I wanted, right? Yeah. I'm saying. Staraptor is a big... I mean, it's... Phalanx is the carry of this team, and it's not even that he's neutral in a Staraptor. He's just bad into it. So, with him being the carry, the only options I have are these two. And now I know our Caledon... What the fuck? Now I know that our Caledon gets one shot by Staraptor's close combat. No boost. No boost. All right, so instead of leftovers, you know what I have to run? I have to run Chopple so I can live the one and then Electro Shot it. That's what I got to try. If not, I'm going to have to, like, build around trying to get that. Crazy stuff. Trying to catch Lack with a Scary Face live. They did catch me lacking with it, bro. Like, I was just saying, who's running Scary Face? Clip it. And later in there,
Boom, scary face. I might have to make that a YouTube short. What the fuck? So let's see what else everybody here. $10 for these passes is insane. Well, I agree. Okay, here's my thing, right? Predatory purchases are only predatory if they are, they encourage you to buy them. Here's my thing. If you buy the pass, I'm about to say a hot take, but this is how I am, bro. So let me just say this. That would be a fire short, I agree. Let me just say this. If you buy that $10 pass, you're stupid. That stupidity is not on the fault of the company. Except you could say one thing though. If you're a child, you might get baited. It's really not worth it. Because you can just send in the Pokemon name. There's nothing unique about the pass. But think about this though. If the pass is too unique, then it becomes too much. Now, I agree with the critique on let's drop 3 to 4 outfits in one pass for $10. Agreed. We should be having more. Then you can argue $10. But here's my take, right? If the pass is clearly not worth the value, people aren't going to buy it unless it's, you know, a kid that doesn't understand the value of money. Most adults with the value of money aren't going to buy this $10 pass that doesn't give them enough value for it. That's the only one losing in that situation is champions, because they're not making as much money as they should. The consumer is not losing unless, again, you just love the outfit that much. And if you love Canary that much, bro, then do it. You know, then do what you want to do. It's your money, bro. If you love her that much. But majority of players are not going to do it and aren't going to buy it. You don't have a need to. It doesn't encourage you to. But however, we can critique them for that. But I don't think that, like, people love complaining about this game, and I get it in a lot of ways. But let's go talk about this real quick, right? The real premium shop. This membership is $5. It's $5 a month. Now, I didn't buy the 50 because I wanted to see if I would be playing this game long enough for it to matter, and it seems I am. So maybe after 10 months, I'll just buy the 50. But $5 a month, and you can cancel it whenever you want, and this is while you're playing the game, it's so valuable for people who actually play this game. If you're a casual, you don't need it. But if you actually play the game, this is insane. I'm shocked these prices aren't swapped. Why is the membership not the $10 one? And people probably would buy that even less. They'd be mad about it. But this is just optional. You don't need to buy this for almost any reason. And this is almost, I'd say, essential. Almost, I'd say, essential. And people complain, like, why am I going to spend $5 on a free game? Well, dude, people don't realize that this game has the quality, and I genuinely say this, it has the quality of a much more paid game. Ignoring the fact that Showdown exists and is a fan game, that's the only fair critique, but from a company standpoint, they can't keep that in mind. And believe me, this is not a, oh man, don't defend the $1 billion company, whatever the hell, right? I hate on Pokemon all the time. You can watch my videos. I have so much hate when it's valid, okay? But I'm not gonna just complain because it's the trendy thing to do. Whenever I give a critique, if I complain about it or I hype it up, I genuinely believe my take. That's what I usually say. And I'm gonna defend it. I'm gonna defend that take. I'm willing to be proven wrong, but I will defend it. I'm gonna confidently say it out into the open because I believe in it. So what I'm saying with that is, this game, most games are $70 right now, but primarily. Even the cheaper games are 20 to 30 and less quality than this. Here's an example. I just bought the other day one of the Backrooms games. I bought one of the most popular ones on PC that I put on PlayStation. The game was $13. It's a really cool game. It's simple, fun with friends. Would never play it on my own. I like it. That game is still objectively lower quality or even equal quality to this one. And you could buy this game with all the bonus stuff if you played enough to get your value for 2 months and still spend less than a game that you've permanently purchased. Before you're ever hitting 30, you would have this membership for 6 months before you even spent $30 on this game. 6 months. If you don't know in 6 months whether you're going to keep playing this game or not, competitive ain't for you. Because
it does take a certain level of brain power. I barely manage, and I have very little. You can't be lower than that. You would know by that time, before you've ever spent $30, you can play the game with the small amount of teams first and a little bit of box space, and then know. And guess what? If you try the game for a single month, you get all this stuff. You play it for 1 month, one meta. You don't like it, you've spent $5. That's the amount of money to get a bag of candy at the grocery store. And then you can decide I don't want to play it. People just love complaining. This is a steal, dude. It's just like the, and the reason also, another reason why it's so cheap that I would theorize, and I'm gonna respond to chat in a second. Another reason I would theorize it's so cheap is because remember, this game is a console and a mobile game. This price is the exact same price as the membership on Pokemon Pocket, which I used to have, and I traded it for this. So that's the same type of thing. So it might be why they're kind of lowering the value on the money a little bit, so people spend less. So with that being said, that's my hot take that I stand behind. Complaining is fine, man, but don't become one of those people that complain to complain, okay? Especially, you know, if you're someone who's on the internet a lot, it's a lot of negativity out there. If you're on the internet and you spend majority of your day complaining all the time, and it's not valid, like you just want to complain onto that, you need to reevaluate. Go touch some grass, go do something, man. Go make some friends, go try a new game that you actually like. Go do something you like. Go find that and do that. Right? That's what I think behind this. Valid critiques always. Just don't blur the line between the two. Don't do that to yourself. And no one here has done that today. But you see it centered around this game a lot. And I'm sure most of you, if you have looked at anything around this game, whether it be YouTube comments, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that, you're going to see that type of person in there. Don't be that person. You guys are all, if you're here right now, for whatever reason you're crazy enough to watch me, you're a better person than that. Do that. What else to say would make more sense swapped? Agreed, but I'm glad it's not. I'm definitely glad it's not, because you get the more value for the cheaper. Valentine, you think people overhate this game a lot? It was they put effort into the pass, actually sustain the game. I completely agree with that. But I don't think the pass is what is going to sustain the game. I think that they need more. Well, the pass wouldn't do it. Battle passes don't really sustain games. They do a little, depending on the game, but I don't think this game is going to benefit from a better battle pass. It would be cool, but not for that purpose, what I mean about sustaining the game. What I do think we might see is they need more. Here's my biggest take. All right, as someone who's played this game a lot, I've got a good number of hours on this. A good number of hours in this game. So if I were to say what the game needs the most, it's more modes. The best thing Pokemon Showdown has is more modes. It's got tons of random battles. It's got, you know, you purchasing, or not purchasing, but it's got the actual different, like, tiers of play that you can play in. It lets you do singles or doubles. It lets you 6v6. We didn't even have that yet. It lets you do it with friends. That was the most valid critique I saw leading into this. This game needed more modes. And the fact that we're now in the next set of Pokemon and we got 0 modes, 0 event modes in this tournament, here's the question. Is this supposed to be the Pokemon Showdown competitor, or is it supposed to be a convenient way to play ranked, and that's all it is? A convenient way to play competitive. Most people thought it was both. A lot of people came into this game expecting both. That this was competitive, but it was supposed to be the Pokemon battle simulator of our dreams. That was what a lot of people expected. They haven't been handling it that way. It seems to just be, if you like singles, you get that. Otherwise, you're playing competitive. Like it or not, lock in. If that's what they want, that's fine, but they need to establish that. There's not been enough communication and advertisement to nail that. So there's that. This game's probably more comparable to Master Duel. Both are free and give flexibility based on the user. Only difference is single player viability. I don't know. I did play Master Duel a few years back. I don't know how viable it was single player. And I saw this critique. And I'm not saying you're saying this, Legend, so don't take it that way. It's not that you're saying this, but here's something else while I'm ranting a little bit, right? A Voltage rants. I know y'all want me to get back to gameplay, all right? So one of y'all can just say, yo, Voltage, a little dance I like, and I'll shut up, right? I'll start the game. But while I'm on my rant, people complain about this game not having single player viability in the first place. Again, not saying Legend's saying that. I don't believe they are. But people complain about that. My brother, if you complained about this game
not having single player viability. Look me in my eyes when I say this. I would genuinely slap the shit out of you. Listen to what I'm saying here. All right, hear my words. Multiplayer games like this exist everywhere. I get Pokemon has an expectation of single player being a part of it. This ain't even the first game to have a fully multiplayer Pokemon side game for free. It ain't even the first. Pokemon Unite is still ongoing and is a multiplayer game only with Pokemon. I get this is the closest to official, but what did the people want? What single player were we supposed to get from this? This was always a battle simulator. It's like saying Pokemon Showdown needs a single player mode. And people said this. People were posting this, talking about it in their list of critiques. You're dumb as fuck if you're saying this thing needed a single player mode. More than this. Now, you could say, if you were to compare it, let's say, like, let's use Legends example, right? If you were to compare it to Master Duel, and there was something specific that he liked about Master Duel that he wishes this game did as well, that is a perfectly valid comment. 100%. I don't think that's bad at all because it's a cool idea they could have done. But if you're complaining as if the expectation was that this game had a single player mode, I do not know what you're talking about. You are just speaking Chinese at this point. What the hell? Pretty crazy. So what else do we have as well in here? W Takes, big fan of the game. People are hate on so much. Critique its battle pass from that you wish they add more to incentivize you to get it. Completely valid. I agree with that take too, CT. 100%. Agree with all of that. Geek said you're glad it wasn't swapped. It made sense. Yup. Agreed. I agree with that too. The game's still more of a platform for competitive. Rumors went away of different battle systems, so it's a chance just to maintain the VGC format. I have heard those rumors too. There is some grounds that I have heard that. And it does seem more for a platform for competitive. I agree. I do think they should have advertised it more as that, which is why there's such a disconnect. But otherwise, if that's what this is going to be, it's a little disappointing because I do really think this game would be really fun with more modes added, especially because you can play with friends. But it's okay. Like, why don't we have a tournament mode in this yet? There kind of is if you run your own room to a degree, but like that's cool too. Like imagine going on to like makeshift random tournaments. Even a Showdown technically doesn't have that, but that would be sick. Showdown, you used to have to make your own. Like I was there when the texts were written. If you played Showdown back in the day, you had to go on challenge.com, set up one. People would host tournaments. You'd have to like ask for one, or you'd host your own tournament. I was there. I hosted some tournaments. I was in some tournaments. Like I was there when the texts were written. But that'd be sick. You know, that'd be a really sick idea. Maybe I should do that, like a viewers tournament kind of thing. Do you guys want that? Maybe that'd be a fun idea. You know, that would be a fun idea. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we should have a viewers Pokemon Champions tournament. I'm about to get smoked, dude. I'm not gonna participate. I'm gonna make G Freak participate in my place, and I'm not participating. I'm just gonna be the announcer and all that, like, yeah, let's go. And maybe I'll give out a prize. Maybe I'll give out some kind of prize. Maybe. No promises yet, but maybe. What else we got? You don't care about single player in competitive format. It's so easy to manipulate that you would never play it. Have you ever tried difficult ROM hacks though? Have you ever tried difficult ROM hacks? Those, when they change the AI specifically, feel like you'd enjoy those. CT. Some people just complain about things that are so a nothing burger. A few casuals that got mad because it was limited roster, and it's like, dude, CT, thank you. People missed the appeal of it being a limited set. Only true competitive players understood why it was so good it was limited. And even me, who wasn't a competitive player, I can understand because you get a more interesting meta when it's more limited. When things hit a max, like it's always gonna go up and down. It's never just gonna be all Pokemon and everyone plays, because then when that happens, it's the same. You're gonna get one meta and it's never gonna change. At least in this one, you have the meta counters, and as new mon come in, it will change. It is a little slow, but it will be nice. So I think that's smart to say. Neo Loft said hello there. Also, people complain about limited items. I think that was genius. People use the same items all the time in competitive. Limiting them Makes things more interesting. I stand by that. I like it. You're playing AI, you play Livestox only, and the ROM hacks make it far more fun. Yes, I'm glad you do. That's great. Thanks for handling that in chat as well, Geek. You're great. I think I just said that. I said it again. Or you responded to that, but whatever. If I didn't say it, thank you, Geek. I really appreciate it. I'm all mixed up. All right, let's do a couple more games. I'm low-key starving, and I'm going to go out to get food once I'm done here. Being completely honest with y'all. So I'm going to go handle that. I'm going to go grab something. I may also have some plans this evening, but it depends on one particular fellow. So we'll see. But for now, let's go ahead and do a little more with this. Hopefully, I have the Chopple. Watch out for the Raptor, dude. If I keep getting cooked, I'm putting Raichu's out kid on this, and we're going to see what we can do. I'm about to be running Raichu. I'm definitely going to be running a lot more Raichu if the Raptor is dominant. I love playing meta counter more than I love playing meta. I do very much enjoy it. What are we looking at here? Incineroar, Sinistra. We've got a Rain Team. Our Caladon. Whimsicott. Whimsicott's scarier than I thought, especially in a Phalanx. It is scarier than I believed it would be. But I think we'll be okay. Do I run Mousehold instead right away? If I do a Super Fang, that Whimsicott could do some work. Follow me and hits could be nice. Fake Out with the Incineroar completely invalidates my play. So... But I can't really stop the Fake Out regardless, can I? Not really. Not really. And Phalanx gets cooked. I could just protect first turn. Yeah, let's do this. I can trust their Rain. And then do I want Arrow for speed? I could have also opened up Aerodactyl, but I don't like it a ton in this set. But you know what? No, Arrow is actually pretty good here. You know what? Let's do Arrow. You in the back. And then Grimmsnarl or Mousehold for the rest of the team. I probably need to run you given the Basket Legion. So let's try it. The new items was amazing. Especially the game trying to juice people to comp. It's far better to limit so people can learn the game than add things over time. Fully agreed in chat. And then they added Life Orb, which was like the only item that should have been initial day one drop. We're in a good place. Yeah, I can see that. I kind of liked Life Orb missing originally, but I know it was one of people's biggest like concerns, right? And I fully agree with it. That like I'm glad it's in now. Sinistra Pelipper. Okay. I am I scared of that Pelipper hitting me with a... I am a little scared, actually. I'm going to protect and see what it does. It could go either way. I'm going to protect. That Sinistra is really bad for us. So I'm going to then dual Wing Beat into the Sinistra. It could also Tailwind, but I'm scared it's going to try and Hurricane Phalanx right out. So let's try this. Let's see what happens. There's a lot he could do. That Pelipper is really scary right now. I have a unique theme playing. Nowhere near enough damage. Okay, that's good to know. What are you going for? Strength? He read me like crazy. He read me like crazy. Even if he hadn't, it would have worked out better. I got a Mega Evolve, and I think Rock Slide rather than set up, and I think we just double... Do I counter the Tailwind? Could also guard against the, Oh, I don't know. Just go... Oh, I really don't know. We're not outspeeding in Tailwind, are we? Maybe I just try and set it. Yeah, I'll just try and set it for the others. That's really bad. He's probably so cooked, dude. These birds is really bad competitors. I really need to find, like, a good electric type. Or another one for the rocks. Maybe I should have just gone for the rock slide right away. We do get the Tailwind off, though. We outspeed even when they're in Tailwind. That's really impressive. Okay, Aerodactyl. That made us fast enough for the rock slide. Okay, maybe a flinch. That'd be amazing. And then maybe a flinch, especially on the Pelipper, would be like so good, so good, so good. If he Hurricanes, we're so dead. Oh, Phalanx, dude. That special defense is such a... And he burned. Game! Game, man. Burned again by a crazy match of gacha and into the Hurricane. Not that it... Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Goodbye, Phalanx, dude. He didn't get to do nothing. Nothing for the boy, bro. Nothing. Alright. Arcalodon in Tailwind. Might still be able to take this. Electro Shot, and then I could Wide Guard, or I could Rock Slide again. Or I could dual Wing Beat. Let's Wide Guard this time. But he might take out Arrow. He's probably down. Let's try it. In case it's doing Matcha Gotcha. This is I'm already chopping this battle, dude. Don't get your hopes up. This battle's already looking bad. Poor Felix. Poor Felix. Oh, poor Felix. I gotta get today's video out too later tonight. Today's gonna be something from this. I don't even know what I'm doing from this. Either some Staraptor games or some Phalanx games. Probably the Phalanx games. I don't know. I know. He can't take any special. His defense is really high, but his special is really not. So I had the light screen for the poor guy, but that brother is not eating. What's this guy thinking through so much? I guess he's scared of the Arcalodon. Even Jolteon could be good, yeah. There's the Electro Shot first. Good. So that means Pelipper is dead. And if it did go for Matcha Gotcha, we're in a really good spot. There's the Pelipper at least. Let me see Matcha Gotcha. Yup. Blocked. Nice try. Life Orb Jolteon could be cool. Yeah, maybe a good. Might be able to be. They're really thinking it through now. Maybe if I can get our Arcalodon snowballing, we have a much better chance. You got some devious Phalanx strats in mind? Oh, that's nice to know. Whatever, you know, I am happy to learn more how to make Phalanx good. I do want him to cook. I still need to run my Mega Starmie team. I'm probably going to do that as a video later on. Enough. I've been just so swamped with the RPGs lately that I haven't done a ton of these, but I'm trying to get Pacopia finished. And then I have something else that I was dropping this week, which has been the Sword Art Online Echoes of Aincrad. Crazy game. Tried some of the demo out yesterday. Depending on how it does, both how the video does and how like the polls go, it might be a series in July. But we're gonna see. Depends on just how much you guys are rocking with it. But so far, it is doing pretty solid. So we'll see. I want to see some takes. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I did do like a little post about it. I did Discord about it too. All right, finally he's out. So if you haven't seen it, definitely let me know. Oh, Arcalodon, huh? I do have Aura Sphere for opposing Arcalodon. Aura Sphere plus... He might switch up and go Shadow Ball. Hey, low-key want to swap. I think I will. Into Grimmsnarl. Then I want to set up a light screen. I think that's one of our best plays. This guy really takes his time. I mean, I respect it, you know, it's a strategy game, but oh, damn. But I mean, guys, dude, well, I'm talking about like RPGs. If you've been seeing the games coming out for the rest of 2026, I'm swamped, dude. He's been idle for He took too long? Let's go for leagues! Let's go for leagues! That's what we're talking about. That's what we are talking about. That's my 100th battle with a fighting type. That's crazy. That is nice. That is nice. That is nice. Okay, okay. Well, we'll do another one. We'll do another one. Thinking about Amnesia Baton Pass, huh? That could be nice. But like, do you really want to set up just to patch a weakness? You know, is that really devious? Like, I feel like he'd be good there, but like, is his defense unbeatable? We've seen it's not. That Brave Bird chopped him, so maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You don't have such defense systems. Late game? Maybe, maybe. I'd like to see it in action. I'd like to be proven wrong. I like to be proven wrong. But if what I'm saying for is the end of the year is so stacked on video games, or from pretty much July onward, and already right now I'm swamped, I will be busy for the next 6 months making content. plus everything to do with Pokerogue in the meantime. With all that, I'm going to be swamped. Already this month, we have the Pokerogue event, which is going to have all the Megas, which is going to have me swamped for weeks already, plus trying to get through the other RPGs, which are being dropped as they're going, which is finishing Pokopia, and then starting Digimon, or maybe doing SAO. We'll see. But it depends on how this goes again. Then there's the I don't know about anything else in July except SAO. Pokopia gets an update in August, maybe some other stuff, but I have to start playing some games, which I'm going to be doing on the channel later. Like, I want to try the last Fire Emblem before the next Fire Emblem comes out. Wolverine is coming, which you guys know is going to be on the channel, for sure. GTA 6, I may be doing some stuff on. It really depends when the game is fully confirmed, actually coming out and some stuff. And it's mostly, it does depend on a couple key factors, but like, obviously that game's coming out. And there's a lot of others, and there's a lot of other ones I want to play, so it's just so much. Just so much. So there's just so much to get through. But it's going to be nice. This next thing, I mean, I'm hoping work will go easy on me when this event drops. I'm hoping it drops. You know, in theory, the event would be dropping, last year it was on the 18th, so it would be tomorrow in that theory, but I have no clue what they're actually thinking. But, I mean, we'll see, dude. We'll see. But anyway, I got a lot of work to do. Let's say that. Sceptile and Swampert. Okay. Well, here's one where Superior would have been good. That Swampert is going to be a menace. I'm really going to have to count on Phalanx here. But if you do set up the Reflect, it'll probably be pretty okay. I think Grimmsnarl is fine. The Sneasler could be bad, especially with the Fake Out play. Could do Mousehold if it's Sneasler, but like I'm not that scared of Sneasler or anything other than Grimmsnarl. And I will be able to get, like, I'll get Fake Out that then I can set up there. Who else do we bring? Annihilate, I'm not that scared of, but a little bit. We kind of do need some for that. I guess I'd rather have to bring Aerodactyl again. And then, do I bring our Caledon for their Rain? I'm really countered by both those Mon, personally. Probably not. Mousehold could probably do a little something, especially like a Super Fang on Swampert. We go kind of hard. Let's try this. I'm not sure, but let's try it. Let's see how it goes. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Oh, but so much fun on gaming. I should tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming as well. Same as people watching this video, so leave it in the video too. If this is the full length video, if not, it just makes you really hard. But I should be doing more Pokemon Infinite Fusion Hoenn tomorrow, which is also something that's been coming out, by the way, and I want to play more of. I gotta get caught up, so I'm gonna do a stream on that tomorrow, and it's also gonna be a stream on Friday for it. So look forward to both of those. Rotom opener, okay. A little Rotom wash action. I'm not gonna Mega Evolve first. I do get more defense. I'm gonna trust in him. Screw it. No retreat. And then I want to use a Fake Out for the Rotom. If it goes for Grimmsnarl, oh, but man, that Rotom hitting us, dude. One Hydro Pump probably just blows Phalanx away. He's just so weak on Spadef, man. Notice now, by the way, we're running him, and we have seen no Intimidate except for the first match. Okay, we do get it off. So wait, what is this going for? Just try to take us out? Dire Claw, yep. It doesn't get the KO. Wow. Grimmsnarl W tank. That was crazy. That was really good. Okay, now we're looking kind of nice. Alright, let's close combat. I want this guy down. And then I want to set up a light screen because that's our biggest weakness. Hold on, we're kind of off to the races with this a little bit. We're kind of looking kind of nice. Mega Phalanx here. There's the light screen. Are we the fastest now, or? Yep, we are. Okay. And it's down. All right. Grimmsnarl hit a nasty tank right there. Sneasler Dire Claw tank, and that's really good. And it takes the Grimmsnarl. That's fine with me. That was optimal. That was optimal. You know what I can do now? I can do Mousehold, and I can do Follow Me while I let Phalanx go kind of crazy. Who is their next Mon? Swampert or Pelipper? That's what I'm guessing. Swampert or Pelipper. Annihilate. Oof. Bad match. Bad match. Who's my last one? Aerodactyl? Right. Okay. Let's... I want to sneak out a hit on the Sneasler, I think. Let's do that, and let's do Follow Me. Does it even matter? We don't get the KO this time, so we did need the double attack boost to take out Sneasler. That's good to know. It takes a double attack boost. If he'd gotten that off first, we actually would have one-shot, though. Well, he's probably going to have, what, White Herb, right? That could be very bad. What did Annihilate go for? Did he go for Rage Fist? He did. And then Mousehole takes it. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I could try a Rock Slide. Is he really going to close combat into that? I could also switch. But I'm going to eat one Rage Fist. Let's close combat. And then let's just Follow Me again. I'm going to be really bad defensively, though. Ooh, little bastard. But I use Follow Me again, so what is he going to do? Is he going to go for a fighting move instead? That's actually fine. I'm not going to lie. Did he go for a fighting move? No, he didn't. He didn't do it. Okay. Well, do you think Rock Slide KOs? I'm really scared it doesn't. I'm really scared it doesn't. But I kind of don't want the defense debuff because I feel like I can live a Rage Fist. So you know what? I'm going to do that, and I'm going to Follow Me again. Fingers crossed, guys. That Rage Fist is going to get buffed. Ooh, maybe that was the wrong play. Either way, I'm getting buffed. Either defensing myself or Rage Fisting that. So I feel like the damage is going to help me lock it in. Wow, it missed anyway. Illusion of Choice, right? This is better KO. It does. Okay. Illusion of Choice, guys. Illusion of Choice. But it does KO. Good job. Especially with the defense debuff. He didn't have White Herb, did he? He wasn't a White Herb. Gunk Shot? Okay, he said he was tired of the Mousehole. Completely valid, bro. Completely valid. He was sick of it. All right, this could still be a close game, man. We can still lose this. We can still lose this. It's kind of funny that the one beneath the big Flink's struggling to hold him up. Yeah. It's a funny little design. Oh, there's the Swampert. Okay. We're in big boy trouble now. So we need a close combat into the Swampert, and at the same time, I could just do a Wing Beat and try to take out the Swampert as a whole. You know what? Let's just double up into Swampert. But he could expect that. He might expect it. If he protects, we're in a bad spot. So I need to get Annihilate out or Phalanx cannot win. That's the play. Yeah, tragically. Let's see if he protects Swampert. I think his best read is protecting Swampert, but you never know. Here's Mega Swampert. Oh, maybe he's not going to. Maybe I should have just doubled up. But like a one-shot would be insane on Phalanx, I can say that. He did not protect. Okay. Would we have downed? We would have. Oof, did I sell the game? Let's see. Let's find out. Well, I mean, I do have... Well, hold on. Hold on. Let me see the results, dude. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Rage Fist and Aerodactyl. I do live... No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't have Sash. I don't have Sash. I forgot he's Mega. Ice Punch. We live. If we hit this Rock Slide, I think we KO both. I think we do. Maybe. It's our only chance. Okay, be insane by Phalanx. Let me see it. The Annihilate was a direct counter to him, so we got to give him some slack on that. And a mouse hold. But hold on. Let me see it. If this KOs, if it hits both, it might KO both with the attack boost. Attack boosted. Mega Phalanx. But if it doesn't, if it misses or it does KO, we lose. But come on, it's so close. It's so close. Can Phalanx do this? He's legendary. He's legendary if he does this. Come on. There it is. It hit both. No! No way! The 1 HP on Swampert. No, 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 Felix! Felix! He had it! Oh, he had it, dude. He had it. He had it. It was right there. I should have gone with my gut. I should have doubled into the Swampert. Damn it. No, dude. But Protect is the right play on the Swampert. It was. I swear it was. I swear they should have gone for that. Oh, why did I try to read? I've literally heard that on, like, the videos I've watched, that, like, the more you try to read your opponent, the more they're going to do the stupid thing, right? Oh, my God. If I just gone, I would have won. But even then, he could have done it, dude. 1%. 1%. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh, my God. That hurt. That hurt so badly, dude. Oh, all right, man. Phalanx is cool. Again, these are just kind of us messing around. There's going to be a lot of teams coming out within the next week that are going to be showing off more of what these guys can actually do from more professionals. Second 1% hold. Yeah, second one today. Second one today. That was tragic. But there's going to be more of those coming out. Ooh, I got a badge. And a normal badge. I can throw some of those on. So there's going to be more of those coming out over the next few days. I'm going to run some better teams. This is kind of like just the initial showcase. And it's just showing off what some of these Mon might be able to do in the hands of like an amateur like me. And then we're going to see with some more professional team builders what we can cook up. I'm excited to see them at their full potential. So we're definitely going to check those out. I just didn't see the stream because I was really excited for the season. So I wanted to go ahead and play some more. And I have a Charizard picture. I should consider using that over my base one. I think I will. Yeah. I like my title already. Badges, give me... the fighting type one, I guess. Didn't expect that. And the normal move 500 times. Why not? Why not? But, okay, I like that profile. Yes, looking good. Looking good. What are my gameplay stats, dude? Did it show, like, somebody have one, but not my losses? No. Okay. I think that's like battle record. But, yeah. I want to try that out. But if you guys want to see more champion streams, just let me know. Let me know in the Discord. Let me know here in chat. Whatever you want. And we can do some more of these. I'll definitely be back for more. I think this is a good stopping point after Flinks losing like that. I think I'm depressed now, critically. So we'll see that. Next champ stream, you should try Barbarical. Yeah, Barbarical could be a cool one to try in that video, for sure. I still have some more. I want to try Pyroar as well. Pyroar is really exciting. I saw that added. I probably will do either a video on Pyroar soon or he'll be on stream. I know we were talking about that earlier. So we definitely want to see some Pyroar action. I'm excited. If it can actually be good, hell yeah, right? Even though it's pretty ugly. But we'll be back with more of that tomorrow. Infinite Fusion, Hoenn, Nuzlocke. I lost the first attempt already. We're going to see if I can catch up to the first gym, and then G-Freak and I will take on the first gym on Friday. So we're going to do that. There is that new series, the SAO one, Echoes of Aincrad. Really amazing RPG. Check it out if you have the time. I would really appreciate any thoughts, positive or negative, on the game. And if you want to see more of it in July, a poll will follow in a few days. And the second episode of that will be dropping tomorrow night. Today's will be a Champions video, so thank you guys for showing up to the stream and hanging out with me for a while. I had a fun time. Always glad to be able to just chill and play some Champions. Now I am starving, and I had to grab some food. Yes, Tragic Final Battle. You're looking forward to it. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream as well. Thank you, Geek. And yeah, that's all for me. So I'll give it a minute in case anyone has any final thoughts as we wrap up here, and then I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Very nice stuff today. Staraptor is going to be a menace. That's true without a doubt. True without a doubt. Alrighty. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. You have a great day too, Geek. Alright, thank you guys so much once again. I'll see you around, goats!